Hey everyone, Oldwolf's here.
How you doing?
I'm waiting for everybody to hop on. They're supposed to want to hop on. If they don't hop on, you're going to see a bald-headed guy with a beard with some glasses.
Yeah, I have a job. I provide.
Did Terry just pay $10 to see me dance?
Yes. I have a job.
How you doing?
When you see the train wreck, it's just me, right?
Yeah.
It's just the way I do it.
How you doing?
You realize my wife's gonna disown me, right?
See ya. Hold on. Not yet. See ya. See ya. How you doing? Yeah, it's that time again. Oh, I'll explain the empty glass. It's that time again for the train wreck. Every Thursday, I try to be here at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time to show what I picked up. I bag them. I bling them, though I'm not making any sound today because the camera's not working right. I don't know what is wrong with this bloody camera, but I have to take a picture of everything and it doesn't make a sound, which is, I know that you guys just love that. I know you guys do. Before I go any further, I want to make sure I get this out there. Hold on. And boom. There's the shout outs. Again, there's a gazillion shout outs on that page. I'll add more. All you have to do is send me, let me know, and I'll put it out there. Honest. Now, before I do the top 3 shout outs like I always do, I'm going to open a new bottle. I gotta watch out. This camera moves. I gotta watch out. So today I'm opening up some Fiddler. It's a bourbon whiskey from Atlanta, Georgia. ASW distilleries in Georgia. I got Hush too, and get you very good. So did I. Oh, I should do it this way. So did I. So before I do, so I'm cracking this open. Kevin, how you doing? Greetings. I got a pin? How do I pin? I got a pin. I don't know how to pin. How do I pin? You, Kevin, you know. JP, how you doing? I'm opening a new bottle. Because I did my thing with an empty. Well, I've been sipping, but that was something else. But for here, I'm opening. How do I pin my up here in here? How do I do that? So on this side, it's messing me up because I got me look at me talking, and I did it once. How do I pin it? I don't know. How do you not know? Hold on. Keep looking at the bottle. You're literally asking how. Yes, and week is WEEK. It's not a WEAK. Okay, that's something else. Me and my urologist talk about. Okay. Anyways, oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, so yeah, I ask this every time. I never have people on my. Well, because I don't. Do you do live? I don't. You don't. Okay, Kevin. Oh. Your show basically is informative, which is very informative. Plus, I didn't know you receive a whole box from Luna. You know, that's like a store, right? The store gets a whole box from Luna. You actually get a box from Luna. Let's see. Give me a hard time about typing no help. Hey, Mark, I'm opening a new bottle, but until I know how to clip my URL into, yeah, no kidding, you freaking order a lot. All right, so it has to do something with something here. I mean, I got these community innovation, participate, activity time. No, nothing at all. Nice bottle. Thank you very much. Hi. Okay. Anyways, all right. All right. Let's get past this. Somebody tell me how to do this and I'll clip it in. Okay. So I'm opening this up for tonight. Again, it's Fiddler from the ASW Distillery in Atlanta, Georgia. Flash by night. How you doing? Yeah. That's beautiful. It's a light bourbon. Excuse me. Okay, let's get rid of that. Me too. So, to give a little information, a group of us, Mark Spector, Kevin. What, dude? What's Kevin's? Mark, what does Kevin call himself? Anyways, we're all going to Big Daddy John Big Daddy's house in Rhode Island, and we're going to pop open some bottles of bourbon, and random. Kevin's in there. Oh, how you doing? Oh, you know something? I should just do this every time I see somebody. Hey, how you doing? But I didn't put a voice in there because I didn't know if we're getting in trouble for that stuff. Oh, Karate Kev. There you go. Thank you very much. Kevin on the other side. So we're all meeting up. John, how you doing? How do you pin in bloody YouTube? I gotta know. Anyways, we're all going to John's house to. Okay, he sets up his basement like a little store. We go through his back stuff, but we're all bringing bottles, and we're cracking them open. Hey, Dave, I'm going to show you what I'm bringing. You forgot how to pin again? Yes, I know. Right here, baby. That's my act of kindness for Saturday night. Yeah, I'm so kind. Roscoe, brother, how you doing? Say hi to your mom for me. What are you bringing? All right. Yeah, somebody show me how to pin this thing while I do this. Okay. So, all right, let me bring my bling bling. Again, I'm telling you, I'm not making noise with my bling bling today. I will try, but it's not working right. So I don't know what to tell you. I got whatever I got left on my boards. Not many. Hopefully I have enough boards for the books. And we'll check this. Okay. Open YouTube in your chat. Click on the three dots. Yeah. Next to the comment and choose pin. I have community participants, moderator activity, timestamp activities, pop-up chat, and feedback. Perry, how you doing? Oh, and guess what? Since you two guys are in here, all I need is Rod. Oh, call Rod because I found a picture. Check out this picture. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right, let me continue with this, and then we'll figure it out. Because I don't see those three dot things. Because I see three dots, but it doesn't have that information. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we're off topic. Let's do this, and then we'll get back to getting the community in, hopping on, that type of thing. Since I'm an idiot and I can't do this stuff, why don't we do this? Yeah, I know we have been missing him. Okay, here we go. The books this week. My only Marvel. Marcus, how you doing? Rob, how you doing? Ultimate Wolverine. So far so good. If you're a Wolverine fan, I don't know if you would enjoy it that much. Seriously, I need help. I do. I need an intervention. I do. Why does my camera keep falling? Oh, God. I do. If you're a Wolverine fan, I can't see how you like this as a Wolverine fan. I can't, because this isn't a Wolverine for most part story. It's hey Dave. It's not a Wolverine story. Not really. It's Winter Soldier with claws, basically. If you really think about it, it's not really a Wolverine story. But so far so good. It's number 3. In this one, okay. So there looks like oh, all right. So this one you have Kitty Pryde in it. You have I'm assuming this you got Gambit, and I haven't read this yet. So you got a chick with red hair. So I don't know if that's Black Widow or someone else, Jean Grey. But so far so good. Like I said, if you're a real Wolverine fan, I don't see you really. Bolu, how you doing? Yes, the unknown Wolverine. Yes. Let's try this. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's go to that. And this is going to barcode. Oh. I'm so happy. Oh. How you doing?
Is technology hard?
Oh, it sucks. I'm an analog man in a digital world, but I help build infrastructure.
That's right. The internet wouldn't exist without you. That's
it
right.
wouldn't. Not at all. How's it? You're at the con, right?
Well, I'm in my hotel. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, it's a very bad con if that's where you are.
Yeah, the con's not doesn't start till tomorrow.
Hey, I ate the masala. It was excellent.
Oh, good.
It was excellent. I'm digging this NATO place. I really
Netto's. Netto's, yeah.
Netto's. No, it's NATO.
No.
It's NATO.
No.
NATO. Neto. NATO.
TTO.
I don't care how many titties he's got. It's just NATO.
Everybody calls it Netto's.
Okay. Well, yeah. To me, it's a motto. I'm not going to fight you over that. Anyway, that was my only.
Apparently, you are.
Yes, I guess I am. That's the kind of guy I am. I can't help myself. All right. So now it's all my DC. You ready?
How many Batmans did you pick up?
Only 2. That's not it though. Okay, so this is Green Arrow. I'm really
Green Arrow is not Batman?
No, it isn't. I'm getting bored with this book.
Next thing you're going to tell me the Martian Manhunter is not Batman.
He's not. He could be. He could look like him, right? I mean, what the hell, right? So, dude, if you want to chow on my channel, just put the mic down and chow.
It's not for you. It's for the audience. It doesn't need to hear me eating pretzel fish in a microphone. It's just going to go crunch, crunch, crunch with the microphone right next to my mouth. I'm a civilized human being.
No, they do not make masala chow mein sandwiches. Oh, the masala was good. It was very good, even though they said the guy's name wrong. Okay, so I'm getting bored with this. I'm thinking I'm going to probably end it at the end of this arc, but we'll see. I enjoyed it more before they changed the whole story just out of the blue. They just changed the whole story. They changed the writing, the art, everything. Oh, here we go. So
Gordon wants to know what you think's wrong with it.
it's boring as all Hades.
Hades, no less.
Yes. It is. I just find it so boring. Plus, I mean, I'm trying to keep my what I buy low, but I fail every week, so I got to cut some stuff out. So, Justice League Unlimited, I'm enjoying it still. I don't find this too boring. I like how I really do like how they get different characters that you wouldn't see that much. You know, they're using different teams, stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying that. Are you getting any of this Adam Project Project? Because I'm not. I'm totally lost with it.
No,
I know they're trying to do, but
the only DC I pick up for the most part is Batman and Nightwing.
what do you think of Nightwing?
I haven't read the last couple of issues, but leading up to it's been pretty good. It's been a great series, I thought.
Yeah, but you haven't read the changeover of a writer or anything like. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh, are we ready to do only slabs now? Should I kick Tony off and bring in the comic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you get
right now, so I actually have my regular setup. So finally,
I don't.
And you don't, yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Let's
Oh, yes, you do. The Great Wall goes with you everywhere.
At least an older version of it.
An older version, you know.
Oh man, that is an old version. Back when I still had Venom, Lethal Protector up on the wall, and Submariner.
Oh, book,
I'm seeing multiple books that I've sold.
You don't usually have that She-Hulk up.
That She-Hulk I sold during the She-Hulk hype. That book got up to like $800 for 9.8. I fucking sold that thing so quick. I was like, oh no, that book is not worth $800. I will sell it to some sucker who's willing to pay that. And I did.
I gotta do that.
Yeah, it might be time for me to actually get another She-Hulk. I sold my first She-Hulk long during all of that.
Oh, my She-Hulk, my first She-Hulk I picked up. I had a copy that I had picked up originally for like $60 that I gave to C3 after I was surfing the one of these online retailers that does stuff mostly on eBay. He still had a web store. Now he's taken down his web store. He's only eBay now, but he had mistakenly priced it at like it was I forget what grade it is, but it was like $115 book, and he had it priced accidentally at like $25 or something. Oh, wow. And I claimed it really fast, put in my garden. He reached out to me. He's like, "Oh, that was a mistake." He's like, "But I'm gonna honor it because." It was on my website. I'm like, oh yeah, and because federal trade requires you to. But I told him, hey, you know what? I will promise I will buy more books from you, and I did.
There you go.
Yeah. But it was nice to get somebody who says, "Oh, I made a mistake," and actually stood by their price, as opposed to tries to weasel out of it right away.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a 9.2 that I bought for $80 on a She-Hulk and sold for $325 during the craziness.
I can't. All those books were stored in my parents' house, and I picked up the whole run of the Byrne She-Hulks.
Yeah,
find them. I got boxes missing. I don't know where they are.
I had the whole first run, and we ended up. I donated my entire run of the first series to Comics Curing Cancer. So we ended up giving away. So it was like the first issue was slabbed, and then we threw in a True Believers copy for a reader. And then issues 2 through whatever it is 35 or something were all, VF the complete run. I think John ended up picking that up.
I think I remember John buying that. Now that you say that, I think I remember that. So.
Great. I mean, why wouldn't you? That's a great.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, I said, well, if I'm going to do this, let's just do this.
Do it as a unit. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. While he's chewing, Green Lantern. This is another one I'm on the fence on. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying much, because they have a team of like misfits almost, doing their thing. So I'm still enjoying it. You guys not picking this up because I know he is. I know you're not. Probably not. Please work. See, it doesn't work.
Operator error.
No, it's off. It's either no. It's not my trifocals. It's just blurry.
Operator error.
No, I'm not that. Oh, here we go. See, I clear it out. Now it's gonna work. Watch. I love that sound. All right.
There you do.
I do. I just love that sound. Absolute Wonder Woman number 5. I guess she gets pulled in by Hades.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a different artist.
It is a different artist. I think I saw that. Unfortunately, that's not uncommon. You get 4 or 5 issues with a single artist before they make a switch, so you're doing pretty good anymore.
But I mean, it wasn't because of the arc.
No, it's probably just that artist is behind, so they built in a filler for somebody else to do 1 or 2 issues, and then that artist will probably be back. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am trying to figure out why my Instagram feed every 2 things is an ad for fucking edibles.
Rob, why is that? What could possibly have made Instagram think that would be a good ad for you? Can't imagine.
See, it doesn't make a noise. That's so uneventful. Nope, that's not it.
Why do you take it out of the bag to scan it?
Huh?
Why do you take it out of the bag to scan it?
My LCS doesn't give me it. It doesn't. Put it
Okay. I was gonna say. I thought you took it out of the bag to scan it.
No, they're all
I was like, wait, what's he doing that?
Yeah, we were talking about that the absolute series at LCS. It's like my manager, my LCS, and I both agree. It's like Batman initially was like the one that got me the most excited right out of the gates.
Yeah.
But it has tapered off.
Mm-hmm.
And Wonder Woman has built up to actually be the most interesting of them. Well, Superman just exists.
Yeah. I never gave Superman a try. So
I opened up the first issue and tried to read it, and it was too many words.
Oh, jeez. Sorry about Absolute. Okay, I did pick it up. I didn't get a cover though.
I never read regular Martian Manhunter. Why was I going to read Absolute?
Yeah, that was me on all the new ones, like
Martian
Manhunter and Flash and stuff. I'm like,
yeah. I mean, I think in this one, if I heard correctly, he doesn't know he's a Martian.
Really?
I don't know.
Does he think he's from Pluto or Uranus?
My anus.
Damn Klingons.
Just do this work, will you? Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. See, there's too many freaking options. It's not a foil, it's a regular.
How you see AR's complaining about the Braves? This baseball season hasn't even started yet, has it?
Hey, did the Red Sox win? I don't even know.
I know
they were tied 2-2.
I mean, I don't know. I thought were they still in spring break or is spring break over and they're actually into
today was opening day. First day.
Oh, really? See, this is what happens. My baseball team left, and so now I don't give a shit.
Ah.
Oh, were you an H fan?
Yeah.
So where are they now?
Fucking in between.
They don't have anywhere. They don't have a home yet.
They're playing in Sacramento for the next 3 years. They've renovated like this AAA ballpark, and they're fucking playing in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like and they're still trying to talk to Bay Area fans like we fucking matter. It's like we didn't matter to you when you were here, so why the hell do you suddenly give a shit about us now? You think we're gonna fucking go out to Sacramento, 2.5 hours away? Hell no.
So wait, but where are they supposed to go?
They're moving to Vegas.
Oh my god!
They followed the Raiders.
Well,
Anyways,
my team choked today and lost 2 games.
I hope that they do absolutely nothing there, because they just complete between MLB, the A's ownership, and then the Giants ownership trying to just get the A's out of the Bay Area. They just completely fucked that team.
Yeah.
So many different ways from Sunday.
Yeah, basically, I mean, it was the things that they let the Giants like dictate on how they were going to do that was a big part of the problem. But,
especially since the San Jose area. So if you go back in your Wayback Machine, that was joint territory.
yeah,
It belonged to both the A's and the Giants. When the Giants wanted to move to the South Bay and build a ballpark actually where the Niners built their football stadium,
yeah,
the A's just said, okay, go ahead. And then the Giants took the territory and said, nope, it's ours. And then when the A's wanted to move there, they said, nope, you can't have it. Because they know that their fan base is fair weather fan base that will fucking leave the second they can. And the corporate sponsors who buy the goddamn boxes would buy whatever team is in the South Bay where they're at, instead of having to drive up to the fucking city.
right.
And they suppressed the media too. They bought up every time when a new baseball stadium. First, the Giants had like a interest in the one sports team, and they kept the A's off of the radio.
no,
Then when a new sports station came in that was dedicated to covering the A's for like a year or two, then the Giants fucking weaseled their way in there and kicked the A's off the station over there, got them kicked off the station there. So the A's had no local broadcast in the Bay Area where their home was.
yeah,
That's like, wow.
yeah. It was a bunch of crap. I mean, the Giants were actively trying to get them out of the market, and the A's owner just was looking for the biggest handout he could get. He didn't care otherwise. So, because he didn't want to spend anything, he just wanted money.
Well, that is not the whole freaking.
That's all of them, yes, but that's not unusual.
No, but isn't that the whole movie thing, the whole Billy Ball thing, whatever? You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going on for 30 years.
This is Billy Ball combined with Major League,
Yeah,
where the owner's actively sabotaging the team, trying to make them bad.
Wow. All right, let me finish this up, and then we can all just get drunk together. Ready?
what you got? How many more you got left?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, never mind. Just go. I thought you were almost done. Go.
Well, you asked me a question. You know how I am.
No, I changed my mind. I don't want to know the answer. Just go.
Okay, here we go.
I didn't. What was that? I didn't see
Black
that.
Canary best.
Make yourself big. Why are we big? Make yourself big.
Oh, well, that's true. Well, because I'm trying to. Okay.
Because he's old and doesn't know what he's doing.
Clearly, because he got rid of us completely. Okay, what is that book? What is it? Oh, Best of the Best. Huh?
Best of the best. You haven't been reading this?
I haven't read it. Yeah,
Actually, and
I've enjoyed it. It's been pretty good.
so I'm assuming this book is only 6 rounds.
Yeah, that's the implication is that they gave in the first issue is it's going to be 6 rounds. Yeah.
So you think she's going to blow it for? She's going to.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, she needs her. She needs her for the cure for the mother.
Yeah, she needs them. She's supposed to. Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Man, I should have brought some bags. No, I mean, it's all I got left. Hopefully, I have enough.
Good God, how many books you got? You do have a ton of books left then.
Okay, so my last 2. No, actually, I'll have enough. My last 2 DC books is
Hush.
Gosh. I'm
Have you
hoping
read that yet? I haven't heard anybody say whether or not it was a good start or not.
it looks good.
Well, it's shivering art. It's gonna look good, but is it good?
Well, put it this way, I'm looking at this and I'm flipping through it, and
Not reading any of the words, you're like, "Oh, the art is good." Yes.
half the book That's it. This is all of the Batman, and the rest is cover advertisement and the Martian Manhunter and
backup
preview.
story or preview.
Yeah, and the Green Lantern preview.
No.
So I mean, you're only actually paying for this.
Yeah.
The other half is
Well, yeah, they had to slap the previews in there because they knew everybody would buy that book. So
yeah.
it's probably the most ordered book of the year, I would guess.
Well,
It will be.
I mean, and you could look at how many different freaking. Oh my god! There we go. Yeah, it's an A.
Yeah.
No, it's not a giant size. Almost at the giant size. Okay. Then I bought this one. Which supposedly, I guess some don't glow.
I don't know. They're supposed to all glow, or they're not supposed.
Yeah, they're supposed to glow. This is the exclusive variant cover. It's supposed to glow, but there was a recall or something. According to Kevin, if he's still here, Kevin, what's the idea about these not glowing? You were here.
Did not buy any of the glow ones. I just bought the A cover. I was like,
Yeah. Well, I like even with the apps. I didn't get the absolute Batman, the symbol one, but I did get with the other two. But supposedly some of these didn't glow. I'll check it out later. Okay. Oh, so if I'm going to shoot
it's glowing. I'm in broad daylight and it won't glow. I don't understand.
I know, but supposedly there was a recall.
Oh, okay. I had not heard that, but
no, it's not hitting it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not doing it manually. Screw that noise. I'm not.
That's what she said.
Don't knock until you try it. Okay. Anyways, all right.
Or maybe she said, "Yes, I am doing it manually."
Yeah, I was saying she had to do it herself. Yeah.
Hey, as long as
Tony, she had to take care of herself. She had to do it.
As long as I finish.
Hey, Tony lives by that motto. Oh, I never complained.
Oh, have you been married as long as I have? Rob, you've been married. How long have you been married?
28 years.
Yeah, so you're in the same boat as I am. There's plenty of time. I'll finish. Don't worry about it. Am I lying?
Better take care of her first because.
No. One way or another, baby. Okay. Anyways. All right. So now into the independents. People have been hyping this thing up.
Free for all. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard about this one?
No.
Supposedly, there's two things about rich people. Either they can, as long as. See, this guy's a true 40 right here. He's a true 40. Supposedly, this is supposed to be a good read. Again, Kevin took off. He's the one who friggin',
recommended it to you.
Recommended to it. But I guess something about it has something about the rich and their money, and either they have to do like fight for it to keep it or something or other. So
the rich.
the rich. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Okay,
this might work. There you go. This is the B cover.
Nice.
I even bought the B cover because of Kevin, and he took off. So
he'll be back probably.
Okay, G.I. Joe from last.
They have a life, Tony. I know that's hard to believe, but
I know, huh? G.I. Joe from last week. I don't know if you guys been reading this at all.
Nope.
Didn't read it as a kid. Didn't see the need to read it as an adult.
Well, you say that, but I mean, I never read Transformers as a kid, but the fucking current run on Transformers has
excellent.
Been so good that I can't speak highly enough about it. I mean, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this keeps
I
it
mean,
in the same
That's
universe.
good. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Transformers with PTSD and freaking
Yeah.
psycho Transformers and all kinds of other stuff. I mean, it's
You go one. You go one.
bots. The bots you knew, oh, they're dead, just
Yeah,
like
you go
that,
one, yeah. And they're actually killing people, which is like,
and they're dead.
yeah, they're like done. And you got what's Beachcomber who doesn't want to fight at all, and then
Yeah,
you
he's
got
a little hippie, but
Yeah.
well, Ultra Magnus has got PTSD
PTSD,
because
and
he's been
yeah.
tortured for 1,000 years by Joseph Mengele. I mean, Shockwave.
Yeah, it's a really good read.
I'm still waiting to see how Ravage came back. Because Shockwave tore Ravage into pieces.
Yeah.
And then in this last issue, I mean, he just kind of comes out of like Megatron's chest to like, what the hell's that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, but didn't Megatron, who did he take the eye out of? He just
He has Laserbeak. He's using
Yeah,
Laserbeak. Well, he's using Laserbeak's eyes. He's wired in because his eyes were taken out when he was being tortured by Cobra Commander.
Right. So, yeah,
So, I mean, Megatron's running around with one arm. He's got Laserbeak on his shoulder like he's a pirate using Laserbeak's eyes to see. They're wired into him. I mean, it's some fucked up shit, dude. And meanwhile, Starscream has got no legs. He's wired into a hiss tank for mobility. You got Soundwave and is fighting against Starscream. They're using their Shockwaves. Or sorry, Soundwave's got Devastator on his side, while Starscream's got Bruticus. So you got these combiners just fighting all over the city, and the Autobots are just going around the city trying to hold up buildings and protect the humans from the fallout. But they're getting like, oh, you guys are the bots causing all this damage, and they're getting attacked by humans.
You got Prime. He's got Megatron's arm. He can't control it. So he's just shooting people. He's just like he can't control the arm, and he's just shooting people.
Well, and then don't forget, Teletran 1 is wired in with trying to remember which one of the Thundercracker, or is it Thundercracker? One of the other jets got wired into the Teletran 1 to make it work. So Teletran 1 is working sort of, but trying to work against the Autobots because there's a Decepticon at the heart of it. It's just like so convoluted and messed up, and it's cool.
Okay, well that's good. Oh,
Skywarp. Thank you, Flashman. I knew that Thundercracker sounded wrong when I said it. Skywarp. Thank you.
Right. So this is the book that I just showed.
The previous book, yeah. That you're talking about. They had to like fight for their money or whatever.
Right. It's Polo. And okay, and Thundercracker.
There you go. Yeah, I can't keep them all straight.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, Jetfire is basically been lobotomized.
Okay.
And we used to watch these guys when we were kids. Anyways, this is actually a well-written book. The writer, J.G. Jones, is doing the art and the writing.
Okay.
It's like during the Dust Bowl.
Okay.
So this is very good. Ooh, they're getting it on. Hey, how you doing? Ooh, Bobby, how you doing? Okay. Anyways. Please work. And I have two more, JP, just for you. I'm just
two more. Okay.
Two more. Are you sipping anything today? What are you drinking? This one. Ah.
Little Missouri flavor.
I'm drinking some Fiddler.
Mr. Carlito.
Is he in? There he is.
He's posted. And Digger Jim posted. And, yeah.
How you doing? Evening, fellas. for some reason I keep my mouse over that, so I can't read it. So it's like, is he in? So I gotta. This part does not go well.
Sounds like a Pepcac problem.
Ah. It's gonna take a time. It's going over the water. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
I got two more to go. I got two
I
more.
heard it was drinking time, so
What are you drinking?
You know.
William Grant's, if you can believe it. Turns out this year's model year is not bad at all.
Ah. Cheers. Ching ching.
There might be a toxic fungal infection in your weed. That's a problem.
Really?
That's not good.
Yeah.
So the last two books is Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. It feels like it's been a couple of months since between 6 and 7. So I need to reread 6 to understand 7. To be honest with you, but what I did read between 1 and 5 and 6.
These guys who try to who create comics with this type of names, like instead of trying to get a movie deal, they want to get a TV movie deal because that looks like a Hallmark title.
Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. Believe me, it's not a Hallmark channel.
I'm not sure about Hallmark, but
Or TCM, whatever.
But
It can be a TCM original.
On the last page, there's actually boobies on the last page. I know. I gotta pick up the last one to remember this one because it's been a while. That's another thing. Do you feel sometimes some of these books are coming out later?
No, they don't. Don't always stick to a monthly schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it makes you forget the hell what happened beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Christina.
This is the guy who can't remember who John and I have told how to pin comments like
Dude, I still have
in a row and can't remember how to pin the comment.
I still have YouTube going on here, which is screwing me all up, honest to God. Like here, and I don't even know.
You don't know how to close the other tab?
I don't know how to pin
or pop the chat out so that way you can only have the chat window and then you can close the rest of the window.
No, he hasn't done it, John. He doesn't know how.
You have control. Why don't you just pin it for me? you take over my channel all the time.
He has YouTube, but he doesn't necessarily have control of it. You need to go because you have to pin, because you have to do it from YouTube. You can't do it from StreamYard.
No, I have YouTube here.
But he doesn't have control in YouTube. He has control in StreamYard. He can't do it for you, Tony. You have to do it.
I have to control Oh, okay. So how do I do it here?
Find your comment.
Go ahead, Rob.
Go find your comment that you want to pin. Then to the right of that comment, there should be what is affectionately sometimes referred to as the hamburger icon. It's 3 dots stacked on top of each other. You click on that and you'll see pin comment.
You make it so easy. It's that voice of yours. It's so
Tony, you sound like the people who look at their car's dashboard as, what's this yellow light do?
You have to realize this stuff screws me up. Totally screws me up. It does. It's the simple things that screw me up.
John, I literally typed that an hour ago.
Okay, I got one more left. Just hold on.
Did you pin it?
John may have typed it an hour ago.
No, I pinned it.
Tony can't read.
I want to see if Tony
he's an audible.
I'm going into the stream. I want to see if Tony.
I like pitches.
It's pinned.
Oh, it is pinned. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to close this freaking screen because my channel.
Yeah. Now you can close it unless you want to pop the chat out so that way you can easily give somebody a wrench if you wanted to. But you don't have to. You can do you, Tony.
No, don't do you, Tony.
I saw that.
Only bad things will come from that.
Rod, check this out.
It's not the right link.
Rod, hold on. Look what I found. Hold on.
Tony, you pinned the wrong link.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's what John's saying.
That's what John's saying. I didn't even look
Rod,
at
look
it.
at that. Before I go ping the right. Wait, look at that. Look at that.
Who knew that you were the shortest person there?
And the fattest. Okay, hold
I
on.
was being. I would no. You know, the problem is you guys are all the same weight, but you're under tall.
Yeah, you
I'm
pinned the link to
way
watch,
under-
not the link to
That's
join.
what. Whenever I go to the doctor and they have me step
Yeah,
on the
which
scale,
it
I always
is. It
tell.
is
I
YouTube.
always tell them I'm too short, and they look at me a little bit weird, and I say, "Well, if I was 6'10", you guys
Yeah,
would have
my-
less
Oh, I
problems."
did- I
My
did
doctor
ping the
doesn't go for that.
I actually did ping the wrong. Okay, yeah, I did do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
it's the link to
I'm-
watch, not the. It's the YouTube link, not the StreamYard link.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I have to ping the StreamYard link, right?
Yes.
Yes, if you want people to actually be able to click on it and join.
Otherwise, you're having people click on the link to watch something they're already watching.
Replace ping message. Yes.
Yes,
There you go.
Look at you. You're like a pro now. It's almost like wait a second,
professional.
Tony. It's almost like you work on the internet for a living.
No kidding, huh?
Almost.
Shit.
And it's YouTube. Imagine if you had to go live from OBS.
I have never touched OBS. Never have.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, last book.
God forbid if he joined from a different computer than his normal setup.
Oh my god.
Seasons.
Seasons. Yeah.
Number 3. I am enjoying this book.
That's Remender, right?
No.
No.
Yes, it is actually.
Like,
It's Rick Remender. It is.
that's what I thought.
So
Yeah, that's one I may have to get when the
but,
trade comes out.
but I realized that the first one was really thick. The second one,
That's what she said.
yeah, I know. It always is. It's the first one. Every first one's gonna be really thick. The second one wasn't as thick. That's what she said. The third one isn't thick at all.
Yep.
They do this.
You know,
they gotta give comics some red pills.
The great thing about all of this is that in reality, Tony's naming of the show just really sets this all up. So I mean, all the rest of this stuff just is on brand.
Yeah.
Tony could absolutely be bullshitting us. He knows all how to do all this stuff. It's all an act as part of the branding for the show.
All I know is this is a train wreck. That's all I know.
Yeah, Tony is the Jar Jar of comics YouTubers.
Exactly. Not the Jaja.
Oh jeez.
No, I'm gonna go back in the comments so I can actually see this. I know.
Who's merciful? The fool watches YouTube. Or joins his YouTube. Or joins his YouTube.
You know, John, I've come to thought like, why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like some kind of torture to have to watch the show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where would you rather be?
I watch auto racing. Why do you think I watch NASCAR?
Where would you rather be? Honest to God, where would you rather be? Oh,
In the hotel bar.
There you go. Why aren't you there?
Then what's stopping you, Rob?
Exactly.
I came to watch a train wreck.
You can't watch the train wreck. It's one of those things. You can't turn away. It's you know.
I've never promoted myself more than I actually am. So there you go. Who's the fool? The fool? Or the fool who watches the fool? So now we can relax and sip.
Wasn't that what we were already doing?
No, I was stressing because I was trying to get these books out.
Myself
Rob,
coffee.
were you sipping?
Coffee.
Okay, deal.
I still have warm coffee.
Do you?
There you go.
Well, I kept it I brewed a thermos, 10 cups, had a thermos full, and while I was driving, as I drank this, I would refill it. This is the last of what was in the thermos. So
The con hasn't started yet. You just got there, right?
all right, the con starts tomorrow
What's your plans for tomorrow?
to go to the con.
See, now Tony, you can make it all equal size. There you go.
Yeah. I need Friday morning when I think the con opens at 11:30. At noon, there's a Spawn exclusive that goes on sale that I don't give a shit about. But apparently all my friends who don't live here or come here do. And I've been tasked with picking up the maximum number of quantities that I can to try to help a bunch of people. So I got to go stand in line to get this Spawn exclusive. At the same time, I'm also need to go drop off early in the morning, or as soon as I can, a couple sketch covers, because I have 5 commissions that are already booked for this con. 3 of them, the artists have the books. Actually, 2 of them are done. One of them, the artist we're still working on the book that has it, but the other 2 I commissioned this week, so there wasn't time to send them the blank ahead of time. So I got to drop it off Friday for them. Other than that, it's going to be I got some books to get signed, and then I'll putz about and see what inspires me.
So when I go to the cons, I lose out because standing in line sucks.
Yeah.
Are you going to be standing in line for all these?
No, I don't go to panels typically, so I don't care about that. So typically, on a 3-day con like this, typically what I do is Friday I go and first thing I do is I go knock out as many of the signings and stuff that I can, unless it's somebody who's only there on Saturday and Sunday. I go take care of all that shit Friday first thing, and then after that, then I have the rest of my time that I can spend my time digging through bins or whatever. This con is nice that I'm driving to it, and I don't know what to expect because I've never been to WonderCon before. Sure. But if as far as it's because I drove down here, I can pick small, go dig through bins and find bulk books if I want. Whereas when I travel to Heroes Con, I can't do that because I got to fly everything back. So unless I want to ship stuff to myself, right, I pretty much go to Heroes Con and I only hunt big game. Here, I can have the option. I can do either or. So first and foremost, taking care of some commissions. I'll dig around for some books for the giveaway bin. I'll try to dig some run fillers potentially. And if I spot something that, it looks like it belongs on the Great Wall, well, then, who knows?
Nice.
If the price is right, although I expect that prices here are not right compared to when I go back east. But who knows? I could be wrong.
So you think they're going to gouge you?
I don't think they're going to gouge you, but I don't think they don't. Typically, I don't know. It seems that there's a greater amount of competition and lower overhead for those that are running out of the east, especially the southeast. Compared to California is an expensive place. If any of these guys have any kind of facilities or whatnot, their overhead is higher. Their wages are typically higher. All their overhead stuff can be. And some of the collections out here are, they're in good condition typically because we have great weather for preserving books.
Yeah.
The old people all live back east, southeast, or in the desert, which this is the desert. So who knows? Maybe there's some. I don't know. LA, I don't know. So I don't know what to expect. I like to be flexible, allow the deal to come to me. I'm not going to be hard set on any one thing. If you are, you're never going to get the best deal because you're too hyper focused on something else. So, right. Just go with the flow and have a wide variety of things that you're looking for. So that way, whatever the con presents itself that aligns with what you want, that's what you go with.
There you go.
That's cool.
Right now, this con seems to be presenting itself with some great freaking commissions. And the fact that I got 5 lined up for this con.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, it's great. Yeah, 10 price would be somewhat higher. Toys, there's probably nothing. I don't care about the toys. So yeah, it's just a comic book. So we'll see. It's all about whether I can find multiple things at a vendor because I do like the bundle. I don't haggling over a single book is you don't have usually the good thing. Whereas I put bundles together, that's where I did stuff at that Ohana Con that I had dropped today's video on. It was crap at the con, but I found all the best books there and I took them all home with me.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys so much. I gotta blow my nose. I'm catching a cold or something. I'll be right back.
He's got that Boston strong shit, right? It's because he put fucking wieners in his goddamn fucking.
Oh no! He can't even go. He has to go back.
Go blow your nose, Tony.
Go blow your nose.
Oh yeah.
Come back in a minute. You can defend yourself in a minute.
You know, the nice thing about it is this guy, man, is you can you have these repetitive themes. It's like if you new people come to the stream, they have no idea what the hell we're talking about. People have been following us now for a couple weeks. They're in. They know.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a couple good vendors that are going to be here. I mean, because I know Comic Web's going to be here, and looks like another guy who runs a bunch of cons up where I'm at. He's coming down and stuff, so it'll be interesting.
Well, hopefully you guys find what you and all the other folks going to that one can find some good deals.
Okay, we call them gagas, not wieners. Just want to let you know.
So you go to Costco to get a Gaga?
I don't even have a membership to Costco.
No, well.
I wish I did though, because you can get the primal cuts there.
The what?
Primal cuts?
Primal?
Please explain. Or do you mean prime?
I don't know. Do we really want to go down?
No, primal cut is like a huge strip of the meat, and then you cut like I'm talking to you. You do professional, and I'm gonna be like an idiot. So let me get.
So the fact that you can buy a whole sirloin and cut your own steaks out of it, that's what you're talking about,
right? So that's the primal cut.
Or you can buy a fucking rib roast that's the size of my leg that you can then cut a billion ribeye steaks and plus. Yeah. Okay, if you want, sure. I don't know why you want.
I'm from the family who goes half with somebody to go get go buy a whole cow and get all cut up and you put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was a kid. When we were kids, we used to do that. We used to have a ranch right around the corner. Usually, actually, Mom would get a lamb, get a whole lamb, but beef. The places that are, unless you actually know a farmer or a rancher, a lot of the places that are selling that stuff, man, their prices are way out of whack.
Yeah, you're not getting very good deals most of the time.
Yeah, especially I looked at one where it was like, oh yeah, you can get only 1/8 of a cow, and they said at first it says like $800 and something, and you're like, oh okay, and then you go, but that's payment one. Payment two is another $800, so $1,600, and I'm getting 40 whatever pounds of meat. Fuck you.
No, that's not the way it was when I was a kid.
Well, no, it's changed depending on who you're dealing with, unless you're dealing with somebody direct.
At least to hear, like I'm in that area where we don't have, they have those Costco's or the where you go to the big restaurants, go get the big pieces of meat and the cut and everything.
They go to out here. They go to Restaurant Depot.
Yeah, we don't have that here. So I'm saying, so Costco would be the place where I would get a good piece of meat to cut up, or a good sized brisket, full brisket, not the flat. Well, I can pick up the flat.
That's one of the better things actually. Is Costco does have whole. They usually will have whole briskets, and when they do, it's prime grade.
Yeah.
A lot of the places, like if I go to Smart and Final, it's choice, which can be fine if it's a well marbled choice brisket. But I mean, a lot of places don't have.
He's not wrong, Tony. Humans had only had fire for like a week when you were a kid. So the wheel was the hot new thing.
Yes, it was. Actually, it was a big roller on two big rollers with a frame, and you had to move your feet to
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, I can't get if I go to Costco, which is still like maybe an hour and change away. I can't get a full brisket. I have to get a flat.
Because they don't have it, or because
they don't. Where I go doesn't have the full brisket.
Have you ever asked the butcher if it's possible to order one?
No, I haven't. But because I've only been smoking for a couple of years, and my smoker is something I picked up for $200, and it's the kind of the legs fold over. You can put it in your truck. It's not a good size.
Well, get another one. I have 4.
Upgrade.
So send me one.
Fuck you.
Upgrade, Tony.
I'll pay for the shipping.
It cost you more to ship it than it would to.
Exactly.
His.
Well, no, if it depends on which one I send you. I send you one of the small Weber. You could buy one for.
Yeah, you could probably buy one for what.
Yeah, so I need to upgrade, but
Yeah.
But the problem is the small Weber. You can't put a whole brisket on it.
Yeah, I can't put it. I couldn't to be realistic. I can't put a full brisket into my smoker either.
Well, that means you get a bigger smoker.
I know.
I can put 4 in mine. I mean, it's not a monster. It's just it's average size. That's what she said, anyways.
Well, the first time was sick. The second time is not so sick.
I've got 2 of the big ones, so that way I can.
How do you walk around?
Well, you see, what I did is when I was deciding to do all this stuff, I said, you know what, you get these. The smokers came really big size, or they came small, and I was like, oh, I don't want to have a big one, this giant smoker that I have to fire every time I want to cook just like one thing, that I feel like obligated to also cook half of an animal, and have it too, because I was wasting wood and stuff. So I ended up getting 2 smaller, 2 medium, or my main smokers I use are the Weber Smoky Mountains. Because out where I live, I don't have to deal with temperatures low overnight temperatures and stuff. So they work perfectly great. And plus, anytime you go to any barbecue competition, no matter what rig they had out in front, I noticed when you looked in the back, they all had a Weber Smoky Mountain back there as well. Okay. So I'm like, oh, if they all have these fucking things, I'm down. So that's what I use. And I got the big one that they have. And I ended up buying 2 of them, because then I can allowed me to do, if I need to cook a lot, I fire them both up. If I only need to cook, cooking just one big turkey, I can do just one. And then I later on got the pellet smoker that I can use for quicker stuff that I don't want to.
That's what I have. I have a smoker.
Yeah. So I have a pellet smoker. I've got 2 of the big Weber Smoky Mountains, and I have a small little Weber Smoky Mountain that can basically do like 2 chickens or maybe a tri-tip. It can't do a lot. Usually I use it for like cooking mushrooms and smoking mushrooms and stuff these days. But the 2 big smokers, I use only one of them, because I used to, for a while, do a lot of cooking for the Scouts. And out here, the Scouts, there's a very large Muslim population. So I would cook halal for them. And so I have one smoker that I've never cooked any pork in. And then all I have to do is just basically I put in separate grates for them. Right. And obviously I have different food prep surfaces and stuff for all their stuff. But at the end of the day, it allows me the flexibility of doing stuff like that, which has worked out well.
Which is cool.
But I can do usually, like when I do the big cookout, we can do 3 or 4. We'll use 3 or 4 briskets in one smoker. We'll put 4 to 6 pork butts in the other big smoker, and then at some point when they're done and they start going into the thermal chamber for their long rest, then we'll throw this chicken thighs on one of them and throw the linguices on another.
Okay, so there was so much information there, I just lost it all.
Don't even need to overload.
Yeah, the thermal chamber.
Your thermal thing, are you setting it at 140, 150?
The thermal chamber is a very high-tech piece of equipment. It's an ice chest.
Oh, you wrap it up.
Wrap it up and stick it in an ice chest.
Yeah, with no ice.
Yeah.
Right. So now when you do that, especially like when I'm doing like a big cook like this, if I put 4 briskets in there, that holds temperature. Because I pulled them off, I wrapped them, I put them in at 190 degrees. Those things sit in there. Not only will I not cut into one for at least 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
But they continue to cook there without adding additional heat. But they keep themselves at a food safe temperature for hours without having to do anything to them. So,
do you use foil or butcher paper?
When I'm smoking the meat, I do use butcher paper sometimes. And then when I take it off and then I go to put it into the thermal chamber, I wrap it in foil.
Do you add tallow when you put it in the butcher paper?
No. So what I've done in the past, when I like to do that, is when I trim the brisket, I keep all the fat.
Right.
And then I lay the pieces of fat then on top of it.
Oh,
Especially on the flat. So you lay the pieces of fat on top of the flat, but you want to make sure that you do that like after when you go to wrap it, not initially, because you want if you put it on initially, then it inhibits the bark from forming
Yeah. Yeah.
on the flat, and so you want that to form. And then when you go to wrap, you can just put it in there and then let it continue to go. Then that fat will render down and baste, and then when you go to serve it, you just wipe it off and
All right. So,
because
all right.
nobody wants to serve big old thick pieces of fat to people.
Okay, so you trim it. You take your trimmings, you put it aside,
Mhm.
refrigerator or whatever you put it. You do your time. You bring it up to what 80 or whatever, 190.
Well, 160 is the stall temperature,
Okay, 160.
so that's
And then
you know what the stall temperature is, right?
yes, it doesn't go any further. It's just like flats.
Well, it will, but it tapers off, and you know why?
Why?
That's the temperature at which the evaporation of the moisture from within the meat had the cooling effect of the evaporative cooling effect is equal to the induction of the low temperature at which you're cooking at, so that it causes it not to gain any heat. It's
All
cooling
right.
itself off while you're trying to heat it.
So when I do this is why this is a train wreck. We're not even talking about books. So when when my meat's on the smoke, when I flop my meat on the smoker, I go to 160,
Right.
and that's when I pull it. I pull my meat and I wrap it. And I put.
If you want, yeah, if you're going to wrap it, because you don't have to,
I
but
do.
But if you want to do what's called the Texas crutch and wrap it in butcher paper, then yeah, you would wrap it somewhere between 155 to 160 degrees. That's
Yeah, that means I'm pulling my meat too late.
yeah, because you're already then by that point you're already
I'm already
past
past that 160.
Yeah, this allows it to continue to cook faster. You'll shave almost an hour and a half off your cook time.
And so when I wrap my meat with the trimmings,
Mhm.
when do you pull it off after that? At what temp?
Oh, you mean the meat off the smoker or the fat off the?
No. At 160, I'm taking it. I'm putting the
You're
top.
wrapping it
I'm
and you're
putting
putting it
the,
back on the smoker.
and I
Yeah.
wrap it up and I put in the
Mhm.
smoker. What temp do you pull it off?
I take them off usually about 195 because then I'm putting them in a thermal chamber and shutting them down, and I don't touch them for 2 to 3 hours. So it continues to cook because you want it to get to about 210 degrees. So that way it's just basically like butter.
So what I'm doing is I'm overcooking it because I'm pulling it off the smoker at over 200.
Yeah, it's continuing to cook. So all your meat when you pull it off, the bigger the piece of meat, it's going to continue to cook like that. Especially if you put it in a thermal chamber or in like the oven and close the door without the oven on or anything like that. It's going to heat up that air and it's going to continue to cook and convect internally and stuff.
Okay,
So
I didn't know.
you'll overcook it, then you can't. Then and if you overcook brisket, I mean, look, let's be honest, brisket already by nature at 200 whatever, it's already overcooked in theory.
It's a problem.
That's why it's tender and chewable, because brisket in its own right isn't. But if you cook it to 220, all that you're going to do is potentially dry it out and make it so that way you can't slice it worth a damn because it's just flaking into flakes, no matter which way you cut.
Right. So I need to pull it at 160, wrap, leave, put. I have the tallow, so I'll put the tallow on top, whatever. Pull it, wrap it up in the paper at 160, put it back in, and bring it up to a low 200.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
making
I pull me personally it's 195, but you find what works for you.
Okay. So I mean,
Then you got to make sure you find which way the grain is going. Understand the brisket, the grain of the meat is going to go different directions depending on which part of the muscle you're cutting into. You
Well-
always want to cut across the grain. So
right.
while your slices may go one way at one spot, you're going to go a different direction in a different part of the meat.
Again, all I know is the flat, so I cut the flat.
Okay.
The flat and the point is two different cuts. So I mean, just
they're two different muscles. Yeah.
Okay. So that's cool because I mean, I've done it and it comes out good, but I don't want it to be more like pot roast and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want that juice when you cut it and they squeeze it and the
Yeah.
juice comes out and everything.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be harder to do that with a flat, anyways. But
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I load up. I'll get a tallow and I'll just load it up with tallow. At the beginning, the first time I ever did it, it was just I threw sticks of butter on there just to get some fat on that thing. And I didn't know. This is why I'm not worthy to having
prime
freaking
grade. You want to
Wiber.
make sure you have a good prime grade piece of meat too. That helps.
Dude, I
That
get
way,
what-
well, that way
Piece of
it's
meat is a big deal.
well marbled because that's
yeah,
gonna help.
well, I look for that. I look for that. But you know, I'll try to get the full, so I can get the. I mean, you can only do so much with the flat, right? I mean, let's be honest with you. You can only do so much with flat. So
Mhm.
Do a lot with a flat, but
People
yeah,
do lots of things, but most of them are ruining it.
Yeah.
yeah,
They,
like,
they corn beef it, they pastrami it. You know,
well, wait, that's the thing. My in-laws are honestly, my in-laws, because of their son and me, they end up now having a Traeger. They get a Traeger now. So now they're like, oh my God, we did this, to that, and the other thing. They're from Montreal, so I actually want to do smoked meat for them.
okay.
You got to pick like the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, well, brisket is considered one of the harder pieces of meat. You want to do something that gets, if you have company over, you want to do something that's easy, that's hard to ruin, and will get a lot of people like, is well, unless they're Jewish, is pulled pork.
Pulled pork,
Yes.
yes.
Pulled pork is super easy.
Yes.
It's because it's got lots of fatty tissues and stuff throughout it. It's super easy to do. You don't have to slice it the right way. You just shred it and pull it apart.
Yeah.
Mix in some sauce and stuff, and it's all good. But then just like when you go to ribs, that's the difference between doing beef back ribs or sorry, not beef back ribs, but I mean pork back ribs, or whether baby backs, or whether you do the St. Louis style ribs, right? They're a different beast when you're doing them, and so
when you do your ribs,
I do not do the 3-2-1.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that at all, because that doesn't work anyway. I've seen. Okay, I live on YouTube, but majority of the time is by JP is watching friggin' smoking thing at this time of thing. Do you pull the membrane off or do you leave it on?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
Two reasons. First reason, the membrane will stop your seasoning from seasoning the meat.
Okay.
That's first and foremost. Second is when it's a habit from doing competitions, because if you don't pull it off, then you can't, you're not going to get a clean bite. And that's going to mean you're not going to get a good score, because they're going to score it as tough, no matter how good that meat is. Because that membrane makes it hard to get a clean bite through. So we always pull it off. It's a lot easier to do on pork than it is on beef ribs. Let me tell you that. But
you just can't give it a little cut and grab it. You get the paper towel and just rip it off.
It always seems that simple until you go to do it, and it's always like, oh, why am I having such hard problems? I don't know. Sometimes it works out well, and sometimes it doesn't. But at the end of the day,
Rob, I appreciate you. Hold on. What are you doing? This is not what you expected today, is it, Paulo?
No.
I'm sorry.
American barbecue.
That's too much trouble over beef.
Nope, no such thing as too much trouble over beef.
Honest, seriously?
We take it seriously here in America.
Yeah. Beef
This is why I'm afraid to get
beef here is that overpriced type of meat that we have to buy because there's no chicken.
Yeah, that's how I feel about lamb here.
Well, that's how I feel about lamb every time.
Lamb
My
is
mom's crazy
these days.
My mom's crazy about lamb,
I love it.
but at home we never ate it because my dad hated it, and I'm not too crazy about it either.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people aren't fond because it can't. Different cuts have a gamey flavor to it that some people don't like. But the price on it nowadays, it used to, when I grew up, it was cheap. Now it's expensive as hell.
We don't even have it here. I don't have it on the side.
Really? That
Yeah.
sucks.
We used when I was growing up, we always had goat dinners.
You could probably find it if you could find a shop that does halal food or does Middle Eastern a Middle Eastern market. They'll probably have lamb and goat.
But yeah, we used to have lamb dinners here. We used to. It was like um, in the community, the Portuguese community, when I was a kid. It was a fundraiser type of thing, or at the church, they would raise money. They would have a rabbit dinner or a goat dinner, that type of thing. So never lamb. It was never lamb with us.
See, I do like to smoke. I'll get some. There's a nice butcher shop around the corner, not too far from my house. That's specializes in halal and Middle Eastern, so I can get lots of lamb from them. And I love to do smoked rack of lamb on applewood. Oh, phenomenal! I'll marinate it in olive oil and balsamic vinegar with garlic and some rosemary, and then freaking smoke that over applewood. It's fabulous.
All right, so you do. So sorry, Polo. I'm sorry. I like you're here and like we're talking about smoking. So you're a wood person, Rob, right? You're a straight wood person.
So I have a pellet machine, and obviously the Wiber Smoky Mountains, they're charcoal and wood. So they're charcoal based with wood chunks. I don't have a true stick burner anymore. I used to have a stick burner.
It's work though.
They are, but they also have the best flavor. So there's a difference in them all on how much smoke flavor and stuff you get. But I find that the charcoal with the wood chunks does a pretty good job, especially if you use the right mix of charcoal and wood chunks. You can't use too much, because if you use too much, then the wood catches on fire and the thing overheats. But if you use too little, you don't get enough good smoke flavor. So,
Tina
is hungry anyway.
I mean, I just 2 days ago I just smoked a turkey. I'm waiting for my youngest is putting together because they're a merging media digital arts major and they need stuff for their portfolio. They're putting together the reel for me so I can post it to my barbecue channel. But we did a nice spatchcocked the turkey and cooked it over some pecan. Oh man, it's fabulous.
Yeah, my son. I have the way he eats turkey. It's cheaper for me to buy a couple of turkey breasts and throw them on the smoker and just do them up. I can't wait till it gets warmer here.
Why is that cheaper?
Because sliced turkey is expensive.
Oh no! Oh, that sure. No, but I meant, why not buy a whole turkey?
I've never did I've done a whole turkey in my smoker. Never have. Two, I don't know if my smoker's big enough. Yeah, I guess it would be big enough.
Well, so you're not going to do it. So
you smack, you cut it and you
cut out the spine.
Yeah.
And then you lay it flat. Yes,
Yeah,
you spatchcock it.
Spatchcock it. That's the word I was looking for.
Right.
But honestly, you want to see what?
No, it's all right.
No, too late. You got me going. Right? You got me going.
I tried using that. I tried to use that on a date myself too, but you know what? I found out later on that saying that, well, you already got me going, you have to go all the way now, doesn't actually work. It's not a legal defense that works in your favor, Tony. Just so you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We can still say no, Tony. You can't force yourself on this at this point.
Damn it! Until John jumps on here, I control this channel.
I was kind of expecting that a talk about smoking would be about Cuban cigars, but no.
Or some green.
This is basically.
Well, you did have that conversation. You had some of that conversation earlier, a little bit.
This is what I have. Yeah. It's only 400. It's only 456 square inches.
Yeah, you could put a spatchcock turkey there. I mean, maybe not a huge turkey, but
it's literally made to go in the back of. It's very thin. I mean, it's done me good for the past 2 years, but I'm a novice.
Look, my pellet smoker, I can put like up to a 14-pound turkey in it when I spatchcock it, no problem. What I can't do is when I do my Thanksgiving turkey, which is usually a 24 to 26 pound bird, that ain't going in the pellet smoker. There ain't no fucking way. That goes in the. Not only would I never serve Thanksgiving dinner cooked out of the pellet smoker because I want better flavor out of it. So I always would do it on the Wiber Smoky Mountain anyways, but I need the bigger capacity then.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of I want to get a bigger smoker.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of a pellet though.
Be a size queen. It's okay. That's fine. No, hey, look, pellet smokers are simple and they don't require a ton of effort, and it's a great simple for the casual person who wants to do something more than just throwing some meat on the grill.
Yeah.
I have no problem with pellet smokers. I own one. It's not what I would never try to compete with one.
Exactly.
I would never.
You're not trying to compete, Tony.
Right. I would never. And when I do my big dinners, because I have the others, I use the others.
Yeah.
Because they do a better job of imparting the smoke flavor into the meat than the pellet smoker does.
Yeah.
But the pellet smoker gets used because it's fucking simple.
Simple, yes. And I have the I'll say a cursor, the thing that you put your pellets in, it gives you extra smoke and stuff like that. I use that thing. And when I do a brisket, it's a 12-hour, 14-hour brisket where it's slow.
Right.
It goes overnight. But I want to do more with it. And that little doohickey that I have that's been chugging along for 2 or 3 years already, I just want to do a little more with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's time to upgrade, but you don't have to upgrade all the way. You just upgrade a little bit.
My first smoker was a $69 Brinkman smoker I picked up at Lowe's. All right. At one point I even had 2 of them. You could barely put 4 game hens in one of them. So they were small, but that's what I started on. I started getting used to them and figuring out how to do it. And I had to heavily modify those things to make them functional. But over time, then once I got experience and I decided, this is what I like, and I started spending more money on bigger rigs, more expensive rigs, and started doing stuff. I mean, but look, here's the thing. The pellet smoker's got all this convenience, right? You set it and forget it, basically. It's like cooking in your oven. It's great from that aspect. It's so great that for the longest time, those people who were barbecue purists, they used to see like temperature controllers and stuff as being cheating, or being like, oh, that's using technology that's taken away. It's no longer an art. Yet now you go to these competitions, and even my home for my big ones, I have temperature controllers that set in on the regular smokers that with blowers that keep the temperature at the right constant temperature, so that way I don't have to get up every 20 minutes and check the temperature and adjust the dampers and stuff, so I can actually sleep during the night, during an overnight cook. I get it. It's cool. I got nothing. I'm not going to criticize you. I'll criticize JP for owning a cat, but I won't criticize you for owning a pellet smoker.
Hey, JP, what's the cat's name?
Ivy.
What is it?
Ivy.
Oh, Ivy.
Ivy. This is Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Criticize me for owning a cat. Huh? Well,
Tony, the cat's not going to respond.
No. She barely pays attention to me. So.
All the cat does is come by JP periodically to say, "Are you still alive, or do I need to eat you?"
She comes by and like pet me for a little bit, rub me down, and then I'm gonna go and do my own.
But JP, when did you get the cat?
Previous Sunday, not this Sunday, but the one before. So I've had her for about 2 weeks.
Oh wow, that's really new. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had a cat for 18 years, and then I lost her, and then I lost my dog last summer, and then I've been without for a while, and this one needed a new home. So he now has a new home. So.
Excellent.
I wasn't quite ready for a dog again yet. So
no,
it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
Got that. I feel you there. As I'm. What?
Yeah, you got to.
Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe letting the cat into your comic room?
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Rob's judging you.
You might want to go back and watch the Comics Queen's appearance on Only Slabs when she pulled a bunch of slabs out for the show and realized there was cat pee all over them.
Oh, well, I don't know how that would happen, but sure.
Does the cat pick up its leg?
The cat drinks liquid and it passes through its body,
and then goes to the litter box. And,
Yes.
Yeah, well, her cat had a litter box too, and apparently it had two. One that was known, and the other one which was the comics.
Man.
Well, I never had that problem with the previous one, and seem to have that problem with this one so far. So,
if you do, invest in a catapult.
A catapult?
Yes, for pulting cats.
Ah, gotcha.
What else would you do with it?
I have no idea. I've never owned a cat.
Or a catapult, apparently.
apparently,
Yep.
I mean, I don't have castles to use for siege
Yeah.
engines anymore. So
I could
There
just
are other
see
purposes.
flying across the I didn't see that. Freaking. That would be awesome. It's like
exactly, it's like the new low man special effects for the new Voltron movie. We're just gonna put the cats on a catapult and launch them, and that'll be the flying lion coming.
So, Rob, what's going on? Polo, what's going on with you?
Not much. I don't even know what I'm gonna do this weekend. But I have a thing on my channel where Jared Osborne bought the negatives to the cover to the unpublished Little Lotta number 121. So he's printing them at home. Printing a cover from the negatives.
Mhm.
So we're going to show it. We're going to show it what it looks like tomorrow at 6.
So, what's he doing with him printing those negatives?
So Jared does production work. So he can print a comic. He can print a page out of the negatives. He bought them. He said those were cheap because he can. The Marvel ones are more expensive. The negatives for the plates, they don't usually show up on the market, but he already has a few, and he bought those cheap. So since he has the color, what's the equivalent of the color plates, he can print a cover exactly as it would have appeared back then.
Oh.
So he doesn't have the whole thing. He just has the cover.
Yeah. He has the negatives for the cover. So we'll be showing that.
Is he going to sell them?
No, he's going to keep them.
Is he going to pass them out?
No. The negatives are production material.
I didn't ask you that.
No, he can't sell the cover. He doesn't own Little Lotta.
Could he give them away?
He could he could give one away.
So if I sent you my address, you could send it to me?
Yeah, I suppose.
And can you tell me I'm a Portuguese? Right?
Oh, jeez.
For the right price, anything is possible.
Yeah,
No, he can't sell them, so it's going to be free. Maybe postage, but that's about it, right?
No, the rights are over reproduction. So even if you own the production material, since you are not the copyright holder, you do not have the right to mechanically reproduce any copies for distribution, even if it's free, because you would be preventing the rightful copyright owner of monetizing that work.
But he can still print one up and send it over.
He's not.
Yeah.
supposed to.
He's not
I didn't say I supposed. Supposed never came into my vocabulary. So
You're trying to get somebody in trouble, Tony.
Listen. You can meet him on the streets and be in a back alley. Say you got to cover a little water, and he'll tell you. Yeah.
okay,
Don't
so
tell.
my back alley is over
Don't tell
here.
Don't tell people. Don't tell people you got this from me.
Right. Okay. So I'm not saying he should, because this is like on YouTube. I'm not saying he should, but I'll contact you on the side. Maybe, supposedly, I'm just saying. What are you shaking your head for?
Nothing. The train is crashing into stuff as it should, so it's all fine.
It should.
All right, well, there you are.
What did you do with your camera there, Tony? Why do you have like the bottom half of your screen?
Because it keeps moving. Is that better?
Yeah.
It pisses me off. It just slides.
No, we can still see you.
Yeah.
If you were gonna have it like blocked, you need to block the whole thing. There we go. Now
How you doing?
Now the image is good. Now, no, this is perfect, Tony.
Okay, so just to let you know, the stand basically cost me like $4, and so that it just doesn't hold and just falls down.
$4. You should have sprung for the $5 model.
I can't afford it. I got kids in college.
You fucking don't tell me.
Okay. So we all understand I'm an analog man in a digital world doing. I can't even friggin' pin something in you know. It's like
you can. You just choose not to remember every week.
No, I do not choose any of this stuff. I don't remember.
How many times have you pinned the comment? 100 at this point?
Huh?
How many times have you pinned the comment? 100 times at this point?
Probably.
How do you not remember?
I don't remember these things. I don't. I don't apologize.
How do you function otherwise?
Because it's more repetitive. Okay, at this time I do this, and to this time I do that, and this time I do that, and then I'm more hands-on. So like we just opened up a surgical day center. So I go there and I design. I basically for the most part designed everything, and we put everything's installed, and I'm moving things around, and to make things work. And I just bored Rob's. Sorry. So it's repetitive.
No,
right?
the air conditioner.
So look at the camera. It's just going down.
The air conditioner in this place is not working, so I got to adjust it because it's getting warm.
So I build that stuff on paper. I can draw it all out for everybody. I can actually work with the vendor, put the racks in. We can install. We can get the primary in and the secondary in, and back. It's all fiber coming in, all that stuff. I can do all that stuff, but simple things like pinning, it's beyond me. I just can't. I don't know. Maybe it's a birth defect. I can't understand it. I don't know.
You don't have to use Excel at work, right?
I have no idea how to use Excel. I'm more of a physical freaking person. I mean, I can draw the whole. I can
draw. Draw. Okay. Draw.
Yeah, draw.
You said the first thing. You said drawer.
Yeah, draw. Yeah, draw.
Okay.
DRAW. Draw. I can.
DRAWR.
So I can draw the whole. Like we're building a new UCC, which is you go there instead of going to the ER. Okay, so here's a print from rack to the end. I can draw the whole building. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. You need this. Boom, boom. I know what you need at the lab. I know what you need to rheology. I know what you need here. I can draw the whole thing out with my eyes closed. Here you go. This is the closet. Drawer. Boom. This is what you need. Can I fucking pin a URL in YouTube? I can't do that. Can I build? Can I
do it? You've done it.
Can I build you, from something from simple cold to radiology to whatever? I can draw that out, no problem. What you need to cure this. This person has this issue. What you need to diagnose and cure that, not cure, but diagnose whatever. I can give you what you need there. Radiology, I can design the whole thing for you. This is what you need there. We got a hybrid OR, where they do more intricate things. I can draw that for you. Here you go. An EP where they put pacemakers in and stuff like that. I can draw the whole lab out for you. Here you go. Pinning a friggin' URL in YouTube. I can't fucking do that. I can't. I don't apologize, but I can't do it. Sorry.
No, well, my dad was in the Navy, and I can't do not.
Yeah, there you go. So it's like your thing. Now, Rob, he can do everything. JP, they can do everything.
No,
I can do many things.
I can do something.
I have a token of ability at many tasks, and I'm an expert in almost none of them.
There you go. Same here. Totally same here.
Can you do conversions from imperial to metric in your head?
No.
I can.
You know why I don't?
Because we don't use metric.
That's right. You guys still live in the Middle Ages.
Yes, we literally still live in the Middle Ages.
Whatever the reasoning be, but the fact of the matter is we live in an area that's so big, none of our neighbors use anything other than what we use, or we force them to use what we use.
Right.
The Canadians, for all their high and might, for saying how they're on the metric system and all this other shit, you ask them how tall they are. Oh, I'm 5'10". Oh yeah, and how much do you weigh? Oh, I weigh 178 pounds. Yeah, they're fucking still using it just the same.
But they buy the gas by the liter.
They only use metric to say that it's 21 degrees outside because they fucking feel holier than thou, but then they set their oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit because they're a bunch of monsters.
Hey, my wife right there.
And then let's not even talk about the UK. The UK who still fucking find excuse to use stones and hands and everything else.
They actually don't. Every product that they buy on the supermarket is in metric. They can't get away from it.
Oh sure.
I mean, but if people live in one of those villages way up in the north, where they have the river's name in some ancient Celtic language, those people still use stones. If you live in Manchester, you use metric.
Well, no one's gonna go buy a third of a stone worth of fucking chili. No, but I'm just being, they use, ask me how far some way. Oh, they know miles. I don't know. It's a world, but we make everybody else convert to us instead of us converting to them. That's how come the ESA crashed a goddamn space probe through the planet of Mars, because somebody made a mistake during the computations of converting from imperial to metric. Instead of landing on the surface, they tried to land 6 meters deep.
Yeah, I remember when Ford of Europe had to start when Ford Britain merged with Ford of Germany to form Ford of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, the engine on the Ford Escort sports model was no longer eligible to race in the 2-liter class because the cylinder measurements were standard. And when it converted from imperial to metric, now it was no longer 1601 cc.
No longer the right size.
Yeah. I'm not saying that ours is better, because it's not. It is a convoluted shit. Nobody fucking knows. I mean, it's honest to God truth. Nobody knows how many fucking feet are in a mile.
No.
I don't know. Is it 5,000? Is it 2,000? Who cares? It's a mile.
1860, I believe.
No, it's more than that.
No, that's not feet in a mile. Is like 5,000 something.
Yeah. But I mean, that's why the Saturday Night Live clips with George Washington are probably some of the
with
funniest
Nate.
shit. Yeah, doing
Yeah, does the
the-
George Washington thing. We'll do it this way. Why? Nobody knows.
But the only one that I think the Europe and everybody who uses metric messed up on is the temperature scale. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand the concept of 0 is freezing and 100 degrees is boiling, but the in the realm of where most of us are talking about temperature, there's just not much difference. It doesn't sound like much difference between it's 23 outside versus it's 18. It doesn't sound like a lot. It's a big difference.
Let me put it to you this way. This is Portugal. 23 is freezing. 27 is melting. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Because
if
27 is not really.
Yeah,
because usually when you start talking about the 30s is when it's damn hot, and then the 40s is like the fucking.
No, the thing here is if it's 80, we start wearing jackets. If it's 90, we start wearing t-shirts.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
it's Portugal.
Well, it's not like the rest of Europe. You're definitely much further south.
Yeah. We get one. We shift 1 degree in temperature. We immediately complain about the change.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I talk about that. I've talked about that with my team that's in Romania, and I'll try to explain to them sometimes the temperatures. Why it's so different. I said you got to remember, like where I'm at, in California, if you go take that and go around the globe, we're talking about being up right in the middle of the Mediterranean or northern Africa. So yeah, our temperatures are a little bit different than they are in say the guys up in Oregon and Washington, where it's more on par with Germany and
right. In Romania, they have snow and they have beach temperatures. In Portugal, in Portugal, we don't have snow. Well, we have in the highlands, but on my city, it doesn't snow.
Yeah,
where I live, we have everything.
Now, where I'm at, we don't. Where I live, because this is south or further south right now where I'm at, but where I'm at in the San Francisco Bay Area, we're right about. Actually, if you take it longitudinally, we're about. Or middle of Greece and stuff like that, and so it's our temperature range. I tell people, I said, look, I probably have 10 days a year where the overnight low gets to 0 degrees Celsius, 32, where, I mean, maybe 10 days a year overnight low where I have to go scrape a little ice off my windshield. That's it.
Yeah.
Then I probably have 10 to 12 days a year where it goes north of 32 degrees Celsius. The rest of the time, it's in that same range you're talking about. For us, like for 80 in the summertime, it's mostly in the high 80s, low 90s Fahrenheit. So what 28, 30 range maybe.
Oh, we've had temperatures of 110. It's just the difference between freezing cold and melting heat. There's no in between. We go from freezing cold into melting heat.
You don't know what freezing cold is.
My winter is my winter temperatures daytime average is probably around. It's a little bit cooler than what you're talking about, but because it gets down to 18 to 19, around 17, 18 degrees is usually about the low during the winter time during the day.
I've gotten out of the house to go to work, and it was 4 Celsius out there. But during the day, if it's supposed to be 17, and it turns out to be 15, we go, why is it so cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, we notice when it's 1 degree colder.
Yeah. let's put it this way: in less than a week difference, I had a high temperature here of 6 Fahrenheit and a high temperature of 86.
Yeah, he had.
That is Missouri.
That's your high. That's your high.
Like in a week span, we went from a day that was a high temperature of 6 to a day in less than a week. We went from a high temperature of 6 to a high temperature of 86.
Well, here where this con is, Paulo. The temperature all week long is going to be about 18 to 19 degrees Celsius. That's just as I'm looking at the temperature, the 7-day forecast. It's just 19, 19, 20, 18, 19, 19, 18, 18, 19, 22.
Yeah.
That's still early spring or late winter, whichever you want to call it.
Sure.
But anywho, all right. So we've done weather talk. We've done
brisket.
food talk. We've done comics because you started off with your comics.
Yeah.
What are we moving into next? Hats, haberdashery, doing what is it? What's the best moisturizer for your bald head?
What is the best moisturizer for your bald head?
I don't know what the best one is. I only know what the one I use is.
Yeah.
What do you use for that beautiful bald head of
Oh,
yours?
do you guys want to see a model car of a racing car from the 1930s that was sponsored by Hitler?
Yes.
Sure.
Let me go get it.
It's called a bug.
No, it isn't.
Talk about
It's-
moisturizer.
No. All right. So let me get. I got this. I got it at a media presentation, so I just keep it. All right. So this.
Okay.
That
Tony,
looks
well, you
cool.
could make him big. Like,
Okay, hold on.
something.
Hold on. Wait,
Yeah,
don't yell at me. I'm very sensitive. Don't.
I gotta go get some food. But
This
Hey,
is
Rob.
the 1937 Auto Union Type C Streamliner, designed to race specifically in the German Grand Prix, which at the time was held in the first highway that was built in Germany around Berlin, where the cars would go up to speeds of 240 miles per hour in the 1930s.
Wow.
This car in particular was driven by the great European champion and member of the SS, Bernd Rosmeier.
we should probably use the word "great" with a member of the SS.
Yeah,
a little-
I'm not sure that
maybe
I
take
might not be able to be
off the
associated
throttle on
with
that
what
one.
Fun things about this: the cockpit opens because the car is a streamliner, so it needs all of the aerodynamics to function. So the driver would have to get into the cockpit like this, and you can see inside. Let me see what I can. All right.
Yeah.
So you can see the steering wheel and all the dashboard, and you can also see the engine. So this thing is a 16-cylinder, 6-liter engine with twin superchargers and could do 550 horsepower in 1937.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right, I'm sorry, I'm out of here now. I wanted to stick around to see the car for just a moment. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later, Rob.
Okay, see you, Rob.
Con.
See you later. Love you, babe. See ya. I mean, I'm probably only going to 9 o'clock because I got busy, But so, JP, what you got going?
What?
What do you got going? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
I should be editing my YouTube video, but instead I'm on here talking to you. So
Which YouTube video are you
the
gonna be?
Saturday video,
Huh?
the one I put out on every Saturday.
Tell us about it.
Why?
Marcus, hop on, dope. Marcus, you're a dope for not hopping on.
Who?
It took me over almost like an hour and a half to learn how to pin something. Might as well use it and hop on.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Are you yelling at me?
Well, Marcus was there. He says dope.
Oh, well. He was talking about the car being dope.
Thank you, JP.
Well, you were yelling at me. You were talking to me, and then you started yelling. I'm like, I'm on the street. I'm here, Tony.
So what are we editing for Saturday?
the Saturday video I drop every week for 6 years.
I understand that, but it's like, you know,
What, the look back video?
yeah. Talk it up.
Everyone here knows what it is.
I know, but make me feel good, will you? Jesus Christ.
Why? I don't self-promote. Literally, I don't. So, if you find me, great. If you don't, okay.
No, you're bigger than that.
I don't even put my channel name whenever I'm on other people's streams. I just put JP.
You should put other people's name.
I don't even have the channel name on my Instagram. Like, I don't know. It's just.
Okay, so that means I got to do it. Okay, hold on.
Right.
No, I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
I'm going to YouTube.
Yeah. What are you going to try to do? Let's see if you have the computer skills to pull off.
I have no clue. Here, go. Hold on. We're doing this. Why does it say cancel? There's that. Share screen. Click on here. Okay, go here. Okay. Share. Okay. All right. So this is all a bunch of stuff is shared. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Down here, right?
Yeah. Let's see if we can find my channel.
And I'm gonna go.
He's not gonna find my channel like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got them all in alphabetical order? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I do, but
That's just it, yeah.
Look at this.
There it is. There it is. See? You can see the logo right there. Logo. Thanks to J Hood.
Right. So all right. So is it already set up?
No, that was last week.
I know it's last week. So where's this week? Where's
I
Saturday?
haven't edited it yet because I'm talking to you.
Ah.
Oh no, it is not posted yet because I haven't edited it yet. But it doesn't come out till Saturday. But the members will get it early. But the members are having to wait because I'm talking to you.
Tony, never mind. John already took care of it for you.
Did he?
Yeah.
I put the link to the chat or to my channel.
There.
So why doesn't why if he has time for that, unless he's with
He's probably at practice. He's probably waiting on Kate, the one that plays volleyball.
Oh, he's probably in his. He's probably in the van.
volleyball. Kate.
He's in the van down by the river.
He's in the van down by the river. He's probably sitting in some restaurant eating a burger while he's waiting for her to get done with practice.
All right then. I guess I'm going to go to bed now.
You're going to go to bed?
Well, are you going live?
No. I wasn't planning to be on YouTube at all today, and then I joined you. So
I know.
If you want my video, I need to get off of here and edit it. So,
yeah, it's too early for me to go to bed. It's only 1
I won't go to bed, but I got to edit my video. And then,
it's 9 o'clock. Well, it's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I know.
You're no man. I'm surprised you're still awake.
I know I'm old.
That's what I said.
No, real Portuguese people haven't even finished dinner at 9 p.m.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I ate. I didn't eat.
You ate the early bird special, Paulo.
No, actually, I didn't. I had the last time I ate was probably it was noontime.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's the last time I ate. Maybe I'll go upstairs and make myself a sandwich or something. But that's the last time I've eaten. So
yeah, I ate pork ribs for dinner.
Thank you.
I had. There we go. Finally, some order in the proceedings.
He's not even on. It's just.
I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Turn the camera on, Boomer.
I'm driving the car.
Down by the river.
Down by the river.
Are you headed to practice or waiting on practice?
I just dropped off at practice. I was going to run to my LCS because I hadn't gotten my books this week.
So show us. So turn your fucking phone. It's my channel. Who cares? Show your phone on and go in there and go see Kenny and the whole.
I'm not there yet. I'm in the car. I'm literally driving. I just said.
He's driving, Tony.
So why doesn't he? Oh, there you are. Look, it's still daytime over there. Oh my God, it's still daytime.
Yes. It's freaking 6 o'clock. I'm driving in my car.
It's not 6 o'clock in your car. It's almost 9 o'clock in your car.
No, it's 6 o'clock. He lives on the Pacific Coast, Tony. There's 4 time zones.
There's 3, 4.
4.
4. Plus
Guess what?
Alaska.
I'm going to blow your mind. There's many, many more.
Yes, there's actually 24. There's
plenty
actually
of
24
time
time zones.
Oh,
Yes,
like past
lots.
you and in front of me and past you.
You
Yes.
can't have somebody like Paolo on here and then say there's only 4 time zones or 3
Well,
time
I
zones.
meant, like, yeah, this is true.
Paulo,
I meant between you and Tony.
He's so narrow-minded.
Mhm.
You're
which
correct.
point?
As Paulo is many time zones different.
What do you call your time zone?
Greenwich Meridian Time.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah, he's important. He's on the main one.
He's on the main one.
He's on the original.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about time zones is the fact that East Coast people can't figure any other one out but their own.
Yeah.
Like I've never met an East Coaster who's like, "Oh, Pacific. I know what that is for me."
I
Like,
literally
I've
have to look- I-
They
there's a
never
clock-
know.
There's
They
a
never
clock
never
right
know.
there, and I have to look at it and say, "Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock." I have to do that.
I post all my shows in Eastern time zone, even though I'm not in the Eastern time zone.
Yeah, because that's what people
Because
figure out.
otherwise, all I will get is people in the East Coast trying to figure out what the hell time my show goes on.
So why don't you do Pacific/Eastern?
How much space do I want to spend on my thumbnails and stuff just writing all these time zones in? Because East Coasters are idiots.
All right, so you're just
You're not
pissing
idiots,
on-
you're
you're
just
just pissing on all the people who
They're
are
bad
in
at
Eastern
math.
time zone. You're
Well,
pissing on all.
they just don't care about it, but they think they're the only ones that are
I
important.
mean, this is true. No, I mean, Chaos in Comics is always giving me grief. He's like, "You're betraying our time zone. We're West Coast. You got to be Pacific. Everything should be Pacific." And I'm like,
Exactly.
"Yeah, but I know that West Coast people can do the math. If I put it in Eastern time zone, they'll figure it out."
But you just said that we can't figure it out. And
I
then-
said East Coast
He
people
said
can.
East Coast people can't figure it out.
I
West Coast
put it
people-
in East Coast because I know the West Coasters can do the math and they'll figure out what it is for them.
Oh,
But if I put everything in Pacific, my East Coast friends will be like, "I don't freaking know what time the show starts. I'm not gonna figure it out."
because you have palm trees. Who gives a shit about people who have palm trees?
This guy.
Ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Well, you don't need to know the time in California.
Right? Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
What
The
time
sun
is it?
is always shining and the
Yeah.
seagulls are always
that's
flying
like the
around.
state of the devil. It's always light there.
Wow.
What time is it?
No, it's
It's
not
surf.
always like
It's
that.
surfing time.
It's surf time. Although we surf and ski here, so we got both.
Hey, John, do you see that picture I found?
I don't think I did.
Okay, hold on.
You showed it like 4 times already.
Look at that.
Oh yes, I did see this one. You're right. I was wearing the Perry shirt. Yep. I had everybody's shirts in my bag, so I could rotate them around depending on who I was hanging with.
He did.
I would take one shirt out and put it back on. I saw Rod. I'd put on the Rican shirt and take a picture with him.
And he's a very good inside spooner.
Okay, it took you a few tries to get that. I was really worried about where that was.
It took me a few tries to get spooner with you too. That's what
I mean, you gotta earn that.
Yes, I did.
All right, I'm getting on the freeway now. We'll see how we do.
How many white Teslas did you see today?
A lot, as always. I'm in the land of white Teslas.
Teslas suck. I know. I've driven 3 of
I'm
them.
not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I mean, who the hell comes up with a car? They don't even have a dashboard. Am I supposed to?
I have a buddy that has one, and it's like he loves it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Like, it's all-
we made
it's literally
we made him
all.
co-president. So how much does that say about our country?
Yeah, well,
The last electric car I drove was Chinese.
And how was it?
They're getting better. Should I be worried?
Ha!
Do you have a lot of Do you have a lot of charging stations in Portugal?
No. That's why they try. If you buy an electric car, they check. They try to sell you a home charger, so you can do it in your garage. But nobody in cities owns garages because we all live in apartment buildings. And the people in the countryside own garages, but the electrical grid is not strong enough for you to have a home charger.
Sure.
So people in the countryside don't really, and besides, people in the countryside, they have to drive far away, so they don't need electric cars.
Right. That's yeah. I'm all into like solar or whatever, but I don't think the battery.
Oh, I've seen a
is
solar
great.
car. You just
Oh, a solar car? You have a solar car?
there was a company who tried to market one, but and I did see it. The thing is, that thing was the size of an Escalade, but the inside was the size of a Ford Festivas.
Because all the stuff that
All the
Yeah.
batteries.
all I can say is you can't. If you have a solar car, you can't drive it in the rain because
No, it's a battery powered.
It's a battery, Tony.
It just
Yeah,
charges the battery when it is in sunlight or plugged in. That's all.
Right.
You can drive it in any condition.
It charges
It's
the
not
battery
charging
and then runs on the
when it's
battery.
raining.
It's, like I have solar panels on my house, right?
So do I, but I don't have a battery.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what you can do, and depending on where you live, different states, different regions have different laws, but you can set up a whole, basically, closet of batteries in your house. And these things are fucking huge. Sorry. These things are really big. And they basically, the idea would be that your panels are just keeping those batteries charged. And that's
Right.
what you're running all the things in your house off of, versus the kind like you and I have, which is where it collects it and sends the electricity back to the grid, and then we pay for the electricity we get off the grid at a better rate. That's the
Right.
difference.
But I keep calling my place. My place was my company was sold off, and now it's Sunrun.
Okay.
Every 6 months I send them, can I get a battery? Can I get a battery? I still don't have a battery.
There's California is really tricky because they know how expensive and massive those batteries are, but then how the life of those things are and what they do to the environment and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So California has really cut down on people being allowed to do that and be completely off the grid. Also, I'm sure there's a ton of political stuff with like energy companies like Edison and keeping everybody on the teat of big electricity or whatever. You know?
Yeah. It's all a racket.
Yeah, we
Literally everything.
can't
It's all a racket. It's-
over
everything's a
here
racket.
we can't convince a bunch of people that the best thing for us would be a nuclear power plant. We can't convince people to do that.
Because, you know, one time in the 70s that one of them had
Well,
problems.
near me.
We
But
got
the
we got a nice.
70s is totally different from now. I mean, I don't see that whole thing happening. You know, now.
Again.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
never
mean, it
know.
could, but it would take some sort of.
We're talking about
Outside factor.
we're talking about 50 years of technology.
All right, I've arrived.
Are you gonna bring your phone and you can show us what you're doing?
How many books you got
certainly
picking
could.
up this week?
I don't even know what I got. I know I've got the
Oh,
new
okay,
Hush.
right here.
I know I got the Hush, and I think I got one other for sure on my list.
And to be honest, I picked up other books, but I didn't have bags for them, so I didn't show them.
What are you going to show? Are you showing me something? Or?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you showing all the books you showed
Whip
at
it out.
the beginning when John was watching?
I probably saw you doing this, but I was
He saw
eating
some
dinner.
of it. He was commenting because I was watching and he was commenting.
What am I putting on you for? Okay.
I love it.
So I got season
That's
3. Seasons.
Seasons.
Three.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. I just did a
Falling-
video on that today.
I know you did. Falling in love on the path to hell.
Tony, he was watching when you were showing these.
I think I was. Yeah.
No, he says he thought. Wait a minute. He asked
He
me.
was because he was commenting when I was commenting. We were both commenting back and forth.
I was busy trying to help you pin something in the chat.
Yes.
Look at this guy.
Did you
He's
see
so
the books
grumpy.
I didn't show?
How would I see books you didn't
If you
show?
didn't show them, how would you?
Exactly, because I didn't have backings. This is how this is how I am. If I don't have backings for bags and boards, I don't show
You
them.
have bags and boards right there.
I only have 3. I got more than 3 over there.
Okay.
So that's how I am. I was like, I can't. My whole shtick is I can't show them. I can't read them until I bag them, and I kept, and I show it. Oh, you son of a bitch! He did it to me again.
Hey, I'm just getting out of the car. Give me a second. Jesus.
He didn't do anything to you. You did that.
Paulo, did you see these books?
I don't.
Yeah.
You
You
did?
show them.
You could have said no, you son of a.
Show the books again, Tony, because I'm sure
Oh my
Brian.
God, I
knows
know
the answer now,
we're almost blood almost. I mean, we have maybe like 20 generations behind. We could be brothers. And you just you said no. Honest to God. Okay, I'm gonna show. It's my goddamn show. I'm gonna show them.
Do I have anything? I'm the second one, right above your little food there. The blue.
Okay, so real
John
quick.
Jameson. Perfect. Thank you.
John's in the store. He's not paying attention.
I'm definitely not listening to you, Tony. No. I'm talking to my friend on the phone here.
Awesome. That was awesome. Okay. So I do have this. I have a box here.
There you go. Oh wait, yeah, John's showing this book.
Oh, John's showing something. Hold on.
You made it small again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dan Mora.
Dan Mora.
David Nakayama.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Had to get the Doom Academy.
I like it. I thought you didn't like it.
But I'm a stand for that stuff. And then One World Under Doom.
One World Under. There you go.
And then they had complete sets of Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, and I bought that. And Dracula. I have the trades, but I don't have these singles. So they have the full set.
Oh, you get the single. Oh, I don't have any of that. I should have picked it up.
There you go.
I think it's the full set. I'll have to open it up and double check.
I just love that he went to his daughter's school and brought his comic books to show. That's so
no,
awesome.
he's not his.
I said it.
Tony, that's not all what happened.
No, that's not even accurate.
Are you in the library?
Dropped her off.
I'm at the shop.
Oh, where's Kenny?
He went to pick up his book.
Kenny is setting up his booth for the con that starts tomorrow. The one that Rob's Fat Stacks just drove into town for.
So who's there now?
Sammy.
Hi to Sam.
I will say hi to her. I did say hi to her when I came in.
Oh, I didn't meet Sam.
You were shopping, so
she wasn't working here when you came to visit.
Right. You know what's cool?
I'm gonna flip this around so you can see the
JP. You know what's cool? When he flips all the books on the wall aren't there. They're just printed copies of the cover.
I don't know if I can flip my camera around. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there it is.
You want me to show you? Okay. So
hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. So when I was there at Kenny's shop, okay, he
did like an actual slab, Tony.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the slabs. I'm talking about the covers. Oh my God, he's killing me. What? Anyways, he took printed colored copies of the covers, put them up, so the books were put aside. I thought that was so awesome.
I don't know if I have that one.
Buy it. Just buy it.
The Scotty Young one?
Yeah,
I thought you had the Scotty Young one.
I've got he did like 3 different variants, I think, for the first issue. So I gotta double check to see if I got that.
Why don't you just buy it and just get it over with?
Jesus.
Because unlike you, Tony, he likes to keep track of what he actually has and doesn't have.
I like to think these things through, is what I'm saying. I don't want to be rash. There's a
that one right there.
The Doc Ock or the Black Panther?
The one the chiller.
The chillers. Oh yeah. Issue number 1.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up in August.
I'm actually just keeping an eye out too for that big giveaway. I gotta think over if there's anything I want to snag here.
You're going too fast.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to give you a different spot of the wall here.
How much is that Turtles? 9.6 Turtles.
$249.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
The
How much is that
Transformers
Wonder Woman
is,
for 9.6?
78, 79. Sorry, 79.
Wait a minute, hold on. You telling me that Turtles is $200?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's 4 times basically, or 3 times the price of the Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Well, it's an actual first appearance as opposed to being the start of the series.
That's true too. That other one's the first modern appearance of Themyscira. That's what it says on it.
Ooh.
Very impressive.
How much is that 9.2 a Bishop?
9.2 of Bishop, $49. So there's a Justice League number 5. Oops, sorry, way up there.
Nice.
Metamorpho, the Elemental Man.
First Metamorpho. There you
Go to your right there. Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. Yep. I got that book. Well, that's the one I have remarked by Neil Adams.
I don't care about you. How much is it?
$220.
Thank you. I do care about you, but I'm not gonna say
No, he
that.
doesn't. He just said he didn't. Don't believe him. Or
I-
believe what he says.
Kung
not what he
Fu
thinks.
and Warlock.
How much is that Warlock?
$59. 70.
How much is that? How much is that Armstrong and
Archer and Armstrong
Yeah.
is $59.
So it's not worth for me to slab it.
I mean,
Why
at
did some-
8.5, you know.
Why did someone slap a Savage Dragon?
Oh, oh,
Higher.
oh! Don't say that with John.
Look,
I
Savage
know.
Dragon ends in issue number 34. Everything after that is irrelevant.
What? What?
Savage Dragon ends in issue number 34.
I don't know how I feel about this guy anymore. Paolo. Big
What
question.
happens at 34?
This
Savage Dragon meets Hellboy. He doesn't need to do anything else.
This
There.
is what Tony was talking about as far as the photocopies of the raw
Oh,
books.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he still do it?
Yeah, the raw books are definitely still that way. So
Yeah.
like he makes a photocopy of it and puts that up with the price, and then they can show you the actual comic if you're interested in it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Here's another Savage Dragon for you.
Mhm. Does it
Who
have
would
some?
do that?
Does it have porn inside?
I mean,
About
Eric
half of them
Larson
do.
does like to do that. There's some Elvira. Sorry, a little. There it is.
So like Gore Vidal, I do like to recommend Valentina.
Oh, there you go. Let's see. Punisher meets Archie. There you go.
Oh, what's that detective right there?
Which one?
The one that
Oh,
it's
okay, I
got
see it.
a ton of reflection at the moment, but
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, it's got a pretty nasty glare on it. How do we do that way?
It's the one where
It's issue 369. Nice. Let go, Batman. You've had it as top bat in Gotham City. From now on, I'm teaming up with Batgirl.
I love when they.
Batgirl breaks up the dynamic duo.
That's the biggest thing I miss about covers. They don't put word bubbles anymore.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
they actually
huh?
try to entice you to read the story.
Oh, there's a little that Nightwing variant that I like. It's like the whole.
Strange suspense story with a hot rod.
Oh, sorry, am I going too fast again? Oh, there's a MODOK. First MODOK.
How much is that? That Punisher? Right? Oh, is it plastic?
The 90s one. The reflective one right there.
Yeah, that one right there.
19.
Yeah, I guess that's
Why
so
are you going to sell yours, Tony?
that's what I'm. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking for. Yeah.
Okay. There's a little man wolf up there. Always good stuff. So there you go. There's a little something for you.
There you go, Tony.
Did I do you justice there, Tony?
Fucking camera! My God.
What's the problem?
I got a $4 stand for this thing, and
Oh,
they
I
just
thought you were talking about my camera.
no me, not you.
It's always about you.
It's always about me.
It's already falling. It's already doing it.
Look.
Maybe invest in like A $10 stand?
No, not until I'm monetized. Fuck that. No.
Oh,
So never.
Your
Got it.
camera is possessed by a demon.
so sensitive.
Halfway, like,
Your camera is possessed by a demon. You need to call an exorcist.
I think it's it might be sending you a message, Tony, that it's time to give it up tonight.
Okay. So what it's telling me is I need let's see how many
Like a $10 stand, not even a expensive
Okay.
one.
So I only have 630 subs. I need more. And I need people to watch at least 3,000 more friggin' hours of my channel.
So you'll be monetized in 20.
Do you think leaving my logo giant on your live stream is going to help you accomplish that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so.
All I want is be able to pay for this friggin' the StreamYard and me to get a good stand. That's all I need.
My point was that you should consider putting me on the small screen again.
You are on the small screen.
You are on the small screen.
Oh, really? It looks like I'm in the large square, and you guys are on the side.
My bald head is on the big screen.
My camera's like it will
not now it has all of us together the same size.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
I am completely out of focus.
Am I gonna bad contact? Why is like?
I don't know what's wrong with you, Tony. I can't help with that.
JP is like really blurry.
Oh, there it went. It cleared up just as I went to turn it off.
There you go. All right. Hey, I want to
unbox your box.
Hold on. This is okay.
Now it sounds big.
Okay. I got this box. This is from Psychotronic Squirt Gun, Aaron. So he does what it's like. He does $2 books. He sells like books at $2.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent this. I finally filled the box. I don't even know what's in here anymore. But I thought I might as well open it up, right? What the hell? Hey, Brian, you want to hop on?
He's had plenty of time, too. He doesn't want to associate with you.
The link is already pinned at the chat. Don't worry. We got that figured out fine.
We took care of that, Tony. You took care of it.
Yeah. I'm so proud of myself.
It took an hour and 15 minutes, or 45 minutes, but you got it done.
Next time, just try doing it before you go live. I know.
Can I do it before I go live?
Yes. You can drop when you're sitting backstage, you can drop the link into the chat, and then you can open the chat on your YouTube and then pin it before you. I do that every time I'm doing like a Comics Curing Cancer or Heroes for Heroes. I want to make sure that the PayPal link is pinned in the chat before I even go and do anything.
Yeah, you can do it before you start.
I can.
Yeah, once the stream is all set up, you can go in there and pin something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ah, such a babe in the woods.
Totally. I'm not embarrassed by it. I just, it's just that's the way it is. So he's got a little message here. King of the Nerds, how you doing?
Is that Brucifer? Yeah, that's Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Bruce? So oh shit. Okay, so I have a little note here. Hey, right here. Hey, Tony. Thanks so much, my man. Really appreciate you coming back, dude. Really hope you enjoy these. All the best to you. PSG, Aaron.
I got these right here. Which one do you guys want?
So this is Psychotronic Squirt Gun. He's on YouTube and he's on Instagram.
All right, let's see these books. Come on.
All right, ready?
Don't rush him, JP. You go too fast.
Yeah, no kidding. I like it nice.
Draw it out.
We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in.
I know. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Little Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #2. Nice little Storenko.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it right. Storenko. Okay, there you go. Actually,
that's the tough name to say.
Storenko with this tongue? Yeah,
right.
Guaranteed. So this is a nice Very nice condition.
I heard you try to say draw earlier, so
You get another little Night Force, number 8. I've always enjoyed the horror stuff from the 60s and the 70s. So I know JP's not really into it because he's not even looking.
I'm not.
It's okay. I get a little Defenders, little 32 number issue number 32. I always thought this guy was cool. Right here, a little Nighthawk. I just think he did. I get a little more Defender. So that was 32, and I picked up on a 26 also.
Very nice.
Polo, am I boring you?
We're all
No,
bored.
it's 1:20 in the morning.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
There we go again with East Coasters not understanding time zones.
Eastern time is not the center of the universe.
Hey, John, check this one out. You ready? Are you there?
No, he left. Oh, little Miss Marvel.
You get a little Miss Marvel, number 8. Okay, I see why this is like it's just like a magazine. So I get a little Tarzan action,
There you go.
which is in better shape than the back shows.
Need the board for that thing.
I got a little grill. I got the Warlord.
Warlord, yes.
Thank you very much. Number 23. And number 16.
What are you doing?
You've stolen my son, Domino's. And when I find you, I'm gonna kick your ass. There you go. That's what he's saying right there.
You're dead. DED.
Deed.
I got a little Jonah Hex, number 45. And it's got some Scalp Hunter in here, which is very cool. I picked up more for the backstory than I did for the actual story. But you can't knock these books, man. Look at this is a nice. This is no computer in this one. This is all hand right here. This is you can't knock these books. I got a little Moon Knight number 4.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
There you go.
Came out
all kinds of different stuff in this.
Came out in a Brazilian issue of Captain America.
Yeah, that's my problem. I can't zone on one thing. I have too many. Ooh! I want that. I mean, these last two, it's a 191 Justice League America.
All right. Little Zatanna and Black Canary on the cover.
Yep. And one with all the tape is a 182 Justice League America.
There you go.
So yeah, he pulls all these every week. It's all $2 books. He's got them all from different years. He's got a lot. He has a lot of DC, a lot of Marvel, a lot of independents. A lot of in the 80s and stuff like that. So yeah, it took me a while to pick up the books to fill a box, but for $2, free shipping. Hey, why not? Jag, how you doing? How you doing? So yeah, I'm glad to get this because it's just a lot of. They're all in pretty good shape. They're all it's great filler because you want to complete a run, right? And you want to complete a series. And I love the idea that I got the GLA. Oh, this nose. I got a cold coming on big time. The Moon Knight number 4, which is who did the cover on this thing? I can't even tell who did the cover.
Starenko? Or not Starenko. I mean Sienkiewicz?
No. begins
No,
with
it's not a Sienkiewicz cover. Let me see that again.
Oh.
Isn't that Mike Zeck? No.
No.
That's not. No.
Look at that signature. I'm trying to get the glare on it. Well, I mean,
Can't read that.
yeah. So I'm going to look it up right now. Well, actually, I can do it right now. I mean, I can just zip them in right now, like I did the other ones in.
It is a Sienkiewicz cover, but it
Yeah, I
doesn't
thought
look
it
like one.
was.
But it doesn't look like
With
one.
that signature?
Yeah.
I mean, he was doing the start of that run. That was him. So
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It doesn't look like a Sienkiewicz cover. It would not be out of the ordinary to have Ed Hannigan do the covers to those types of books at the time.
What's Sienkiewicz's first name?
Bill.
Oh, then that okay. So there you go. Because if you look at it,
yeah. Okay.
But does he still sign it that way?
I don't know. Think so, but I don't know.
You're supposed to know these things.
I don't know these things, Tony.
Why aren't you supposed to know these things?
Because I don't spend time trying to know these things.
You're killing me.
There's limited space up there. There's only so much I can fit, and I don't fit very much.
I go to you for this information.
Since when? Since when am I in the store for this information?
I go to you for this information.
Not this kind of information, you don't. If you do, then you're in trouble.
Oh, you disappoint me so badly.
I'm so sorry. I can't live up to your high standards. I'm just crushed.
I didn't say they were high standards. I'm just saying I look up to you for this kind of stuff. I mean, you're pulling.
Again, I don't remember when you've ever asked me a question like that.
You're pulling out Wonder Woman's left and right.
I pulled out one.
But yeah, you pulled to your left and you held it in your right hand, so it's left and right.
Okay.
Yeah, I look up to you for that stuff.
Why?
Why do you you do that to yourself? Because I do. Because I think you're very.
You doing it to yourself is what that is.
I think you're very knowledgeable. I think you know a lot.
I'm very knowledgeable about a very few specific things, and that is not one of them. So
you shouldn't think less of yourself like that.
I don't. I also know my limitations. You apparently do not. So
there are no limitations.
There are, because I've chosen not to worry about that kind of information.
I just found out that Miss Marvel, I already have it, so now I got a double of it. So, all right,
Tony doesn't worry about limitations. Those are for petty little people.
No. I know what I know, and I know what I don't.
and you know what? And I know that you know that you know more than me. So because of that.
And to me, that sounds like you're running yourself down, not the other way. But
no, what the hell is this? What this is? It's this one. Okay. I really know what that one is. Dude, I respect all you know. You come out with stuff all the time.
Okay.
You got you put out what, 5 shows a week?
Sometimes. Sometimes one.
and they're all full of quality information.
I think that's a stretch, but
no, it's not. It's
certainly more valuable than maybe some other YouTubers.
Well, I mean, maybe more valuable information than the train wreck, but
well, there is no value in the train wreck.
There's not some value in the train wreck.
This is all just hangout. This is just little me, want to show everybody what I purchased. and then just like
All the duplicates that Tony bought by accident because he didn't check his
He
CLZ.
didn't check his CLZ before he bought them.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then we spent hours talking about smoking brisket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did
okay. And now we have the guy who never leaves his. Okay, if I say there's a guy who never leaves his couch, who'd you think of?
Never leaves his couch.
Couch?
I'm assuming you're talking about Vogs.
There you go.
God damn it! I left it last night. I left it last night.
I
was
thought it
on
was his
guest
bed.
IP with
It's his
Mark.
couch.
Is that his
I
bed or
was
his
actually
couch?
on my other couch.
That was bed.
Oh, you have two couches?
This is a chair. That's
Hold
a
on,
couch.
hold on. You can't do that like that. Hold on. I gotta make you huge because you're doing
You're gonna make me huge.
huge.
No, that's what I sat on yesterday.
Oh.
Dude, I can't even afford two couches. You got two couches?
This is a chair, Tony.
It's a chair.
It's a chair.
Oh, he's not in it. He's not in the chair or on the couch. What?
Dude, your ass imprint is on that couch, that chair so bad.
Fuck you, Tony. I love you, man. Though.
Fuck me, fuck you.
I love you, Tony.
I love you too.
How are you? I
I'm
picked
good.
up
Where
some
have you
new
been?
books yesterday, though.
Where have you been?
Where have I been?
Yeah.
I've been everywhere, Tony.
He's been right there on it. He was on the couch. Now he's on the chair. He's been in two places.
Exactly.
Keep up.
Oh, John, you excited for WonderCon?
Yes, sir. Oh, let me fix my camera though. Jeez.
I don't think he did that on purpose.
Hey, there we go.
What's up? No, I'm just happy because yesterday I couldn't get the Hush ash can, but Tony Comiverse messaged me and said, "Hey, I heard you need one." Because my shop didn't give me one. I was like, okay, yeah, thanks. He's like, I'll send you one.
I thought you were gonna hear from Jigs.
Jigs is so full of himself. He's like, oh, I'm not giving you one.
I think I got one. Is that the
Oh.
black and white thing?
Yeah.
The tiny one, yeah.
The tiny one.
I think I end up with one.
Wait a minute.
So you're gonna get one?
Yeah, someone's sending me one. Oh,
You do think? Are you thinking they're gonna be worth something?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not like crazy tons, but quite a few dollars.
I'm looking for something I can. So I'm looking for something I can retire on.
Yeah, you can't retire on that.
Stop buying modern comic books.
Yeah, because I'm an old guy. I'm a boomer.
Start
I'm
taking
thinking-
that money you're going to spend every week on modern books and save it and buy old books if you want to stay with comic books.
Tony, John, I asked Kevin yesterday. I said, "Are you going to WonderCon?" He said, "I think so."
He's so indecisive. He waits till like the last minute to let you know.
I bet he goes.
I didn't see him last year. I was there all 3 days last year.
I thought you met up with him last year.
No, we met in San Diego at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh.
Is that it right there? Is that the one?
Yes. Was that? I'm guessing Rob was in his hotel today. When I
Yes,
saw him.
he's made it to his hotel. He was driving all day.
Is
I
it a
didn't
far
realize
drive?
he was going to drive. Yeah, oh yeah, San Francisco to Orange County is a long drive. Probably 9 hours, maybe.
And he drove. Jeez.
Yeah. Yep.
How far is the drive for you, John?
Like 30 or 40 minutes.
Nothing.
This is my like backyard Comic-Con. This one. Although I'm San Diego Comic-Con is never more than an hour and a half away.
And you're going Saturday and Sunday, just right?
Yes, sir.
Paul, the 619, will be there.
Yes, he will. I heard he's going, and then
Bat
Yep. Hip Hop Collectibles, he's going.
Yep.
Yeah, I always did. Doreen, I tend to see Doreen every time when I go.
we always get a beer together or something.
What's
So,
up,
Joe,
AR?
What'd you pick up at the store?
Me?
I was gonna share when I got back to the practice site. I can share that. I'm driving now.
Yeah, I'll show what I got, Tony.
Yeah. Whip out what you got.
I don't want to get in an accident or nothing.
No, you probably hit a white Tesla. Such an asshole.
Wait a minute.
I'm such an ass. I can't help myself.
We already know
Tony,
that.
I forgot. I brought it upstairs already. Dang
Then
it.
go upstairs. You actually use your legs. Go up the stairs. Go get it.
Tony, are you really making me do this shit? Okay.
Yes.
Just for you, Tony.
You're
for
young. You can do these things.
Just because I love you, Tony.
I love you too. Come on. The guy's always in a chair. We have to make him use his legs once in a while.
I mean, let's be honest, Tony. You're always in that chair.
I was gonna say you're always in that chair.
Because this is where the freaking
Oh.
So your excuse for sitting in one spot is better than his excuse?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, it is.
Whatever you got to tell yourself, buddy.
And I tell
Is there
myself
a reason you're just
all
leaving
the
the
time.
comment up so we're small?
Huh?
Is there a reason you're just leaving the comment up so we're small? That
He likes to remember where he left off with the comments in the chat.
Yeah, because I don't
Otherwise,
go.
he forgets
I go to
about
the next one.
comments he's
I heard
shown
there
or
was
not
something
shown.
from.
Yeah, but I do something that's even lazier than Will.
Which is
Many years ago, I set up my cell phone, my laptop on a bench in front of me, so I could watch races on TV if I had to write about them. So I'd be
Okay.
taking notes. Well, and I've let the computer here ever since. And sometimes I lift up the laptop, put the legs on the bench, and put the laptop on my lap, thus making it a real laptop.
There you go.
You actually put it on your lap?
Yeah, really comfortable.
I got a TV tray upstairs, and I put. Oh yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna be sick as a dog. I know I'm gonna be.
You sound like it.
Yeah, you don't sound very good.
Yeah. But I try to do the train wreck every Thursday. I always do.
This is true.
Just I'll have like pneumonia or something tomorrow, and I can't because I can't. I gotta play poker tomorrow, and then Saturday I go to Big Daddy, and we're gonna do a
Another bourbon drinking.
yeah. Everybody's gonna bring
Scotch.
a bottle,
Yeah.
and then honest to God, John, his whole basement magnificent, and he'll have long boxes everywhere, and he'll have stuff on the wall. It's like a little con.
Is he selling it?
Yeah, we'll go by there. And I mean, it's pennies on a dollar. He's not charging us big money. But we'll go through them and we'll like pick up a pile of books, and it's like, all right, how much for this? Okay, there you go. Give him a couple of bucks, and that's it. I mean,
afterwards you get shit faced.
yeah. Oh, we get shit fixed during, and then
Okay.
like across the street
Now
from
I
here,
understand his business model. It
and
makes
across
way
the
more
street
sense.
from it is a brewery, which is an excellent brewery, and we'll go there afterwards.
How do you get home?
I drive.
Jesus. Okay. He's gonna lose his clientele pretty quickly this way.
I've been doing it for a couple of years. I haven't died yet.
That's not a good excuse, Tony.
It only takes one time, Mike.
Yeah.
Only takes one time.
But it hasn't happened yet.
I noticed that because you're here on the stream.
Yeah.
And not on trial for manslaughter or something.
Yeah.
There was a video. Hold on. You're going to see this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the video.
I realize this video could be used against you in a court of law someday.
Yes.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
I know you don't now.
Now. Yes. At the moment, you know. Because you haven't screwed up yet. But
All right, so I haven't screwed up yet. That's a good thing.
well,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry. They won't come for you for something you actually did. They'll just come for they'll just come after you for not paying taxes.
Did Vogs go and drive to like a U-Haul storage facility? He
apparently,
What?
I don't know, he abandoned ship. He's like, I ain't
You
going
know,
back.
if he
He
had
really
a
keeps those
couch,
books in a
half,
different place.
if he had a couch half the size, he could store more comics in his living room.
I thought that was a freaking couch you sat on all the time. I literally thought he was on a couch. I didn't know that was a chair. But the thing is, I'm telling you, his whole body is in that seat.
Hey, Tony, I can hear your ass.
I don't care. I don't care. I would say it in front of you. That's how I am.
It's because you love me.
I love you, everybody, but I'm totally honest. I can't help myself. It's a birth defect. I can't fucking.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Does it
Tony.
count as being
the fuck up
totally
me.
honest
Shut
if
the
you're
fuck up you.
inaccurate?
Yeah, I was
Love
gonna say
you,
you're not
Tony.
totally honest. No,
So,
'cause you're
Tony,
often
do you
wrong.
want to hear good news and bad news?
All the time.
Bad news, I didn't get the comics because I just went upstairs to mess with you.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I got him. I got him.
No, I'm proud of you. Oh, darn it.
Wonder Woman 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
I went with the Nakayama. That's a good one, though.
Nakayama is a good one. I don't have a pull list, as people know, because I go to the shop when I can. I work sporadic shifts at my job, so I can't always make it, but I go when I can. Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair, Batman 158. I got the hush cover of this one.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Good one.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm going to get the J. Scott Campbell, but this one gives me Shaun of the She-Devil vibes. Rogue the Savage, and you know I love myself.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good cover.
Justice League Unlimited number 5, the Zerdy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I like Prison, but I didn't get the absolute one. I got Justice League number 5, the Jenny Frison.
Yeah, I didn't order that one. I'm gonna have to get that
They
one.
go together though, right? One's a different.
No, they don't.
No, this is Justice League.
Yeah, but because of the
They're
other
not like
cover-
connecting, Tony. They're just two different drawings of the character.
Okay.
This one is my cover of the week. Like I said, I don't get to read all the stories because I can't make it to the shop every week. But when I can, I look at the back issues and I look at the new stuff. This caught my eye because I like Doctor Doom. It's Fantastic Four, but it's called Fantastic 3, the Foily Doom.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So okay, so what's that of? Is that
Fantastic Four.
okay? Fantastic Four. Okay.
Have you read it?
No.
I just read it. It's interesting. Let's just say that story. This one, I
Yeah, the
feel like
previous-
someone told me there's problems with them, and I can see with this, but I'll probably just get a sketch on it. It's the Batman launch party version of the gold cover.
It's supposed to
The
be
glow in the
it's not,
dark.
is what Tony's claiming.
Yeah, it's not glowing in the dark.
Okay, so that's the there was if it doesn't glow in the dark, they're supposed to send it back.
Yeah, well, this one doesn't. But
There you go.
I may go back to the shop, or I
No,
may
keep
just get a sketch on this.
Yeah, keep that one because that's the what do you call it when they send it back? That's the
Error.
Yeah, that's the error cover.
Yeah, because I tested it multiple times and
It don't glow.
it don't do glowy. But that's what I got, Tony.
Okay, thank you for going upstairs and get that.
Yeah, of course, just for you.
So okay, I'm going back to you. So explain to me where you are.
I'm in my basement, in a chair, watching basketball and talking with you guys.
Because you are always in that chair.
It's where I do
You're always
live
when you're on
streams.
YouTube. You're always in that chair, Tony.
Yeah,
I know, but
thank you, JP.
but he's always this. Okay, if I had a blanket, I need a blanket, right?
No, you don't. It's not necessary.
You don't
I
have a
just get
blanket with you?
colds.
Oh, there
Yes,
you go.
it's called I'm comfortably relaxing after a long ass day of work.
How long was your whole? Oh,
Okay, today was easy. It was like 6 hours, but I was dealing with a lot of allergy reactions at work. Like my scalp was itching. I have bad allergies.
okay. I love you
Okay.
all.
I love you too, Tony. And I hope to
John is
meet you someday
dancing
along with John.
in traffic.
I am dancing while
The
I
guy's still
drive.
driving. Oh my god.
I'm almost back to the gym. Give me a sec. Jeez.
Oh, so it's Kate playing volleyball.
She's got practice, yeah, and then a tournament on Saturday.
So
Is
okay,
she pissed you're missing it?
No, I'll go to the. She's got early games, so I can see the first few games, and then I'll go from there to the con.
so how's Charlie? Charlie's not doing soccer now, is she?
It's like the off season basically, yeah.
Does she play? Does she play off season?
Yeah, she usually gets involved. She's a
Tony,
little sad. Sounds like her coach wants to move on. He's not going to be her coach anymore.
Tony, are you jumping on jigs in a little while, or are you too tired?
I might hop on. You know, actually, I might hop on for 50 minutes just so I can get my channel hooked up to his, so I can get the freaking views.
Right.
Hey, you know, I love jigs, and I'll hop on as long as I want. As long as I want. As long as I can.
As long as he'll let you.
Yeah, exactly.
You tend to stay on there while he convinces you to stay longer.
I know. Tony, you have to put your foot down and say, Jigs, I'm leaving when I want to leave. And just click off the stream and just go. You do.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to keep going, but you got 14 minutes at max with me, Tony. So
there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you
so
have
we're
to
on
hit
for
the
14 hours
3-hour mark. And
14
the
hours
good thing about that is I think Jig starts at like 10:10.
Yeah, okay. So that's cool. I'm on longer than I thought I was going to be.
Good.
This
All
is
right,
your
let's see,
norm,
John.
though.
Make John big.
Oh, am I supposed to be sharing here?
Well, I thought you were. But I thought that was what he was.
I mean, I can. Totally.
All right, hold on.
Sleep at the wheel like usual.
I don't have John tell me what to do. So let's go.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. So let's see. I did end up getting that set of Dracula by Tynan.
Oh, nice.
Tiny Onion.
Where'd you get that from?
My
shop
that I just visited.
Why did you switch?
Wait, go back.
I want that set. I actually want that set.
Am I still big? Am I small? I can't tell.
You're big. You're big again.
This
Not
guy.
on my screen.
So it's a really great read, really amazing art. I like Martin Simmons as an artist, and so I'm always like blown away by his work. He just does such a stellar job with these books. So.
Hey, Vlogs,
Are you planning to get all the Universals?
No, I mean I'm reading all of them, but I'm not necessarily buying all of them. This one is my favorite by far, and so I have the trade, and I thought, oh, they have the singles here for cheaper than the trade. I'll buy the singles as well, and then if I want to get rid of one or the other, I can do that.
Let me know if Kenny has that again. I didn't touch it. I don't. What happened? I don't even touch it.
What you need to do is go back to where all of us are together on one screen, the same size, then move me over to that square, and then go back to the big screen. Like then click the button on the bottom there. See, and then
why do I have Vlogs here twice?
I don't know why you have.
I have no idea.
That's a different problem that I'm not going to help you solve. I did get the One World Under Doom. This issue is the one where that one Vlogs showed earlier, where Ben Grimm is not where Ben is not Ben Grimm anymore. He's not the Thing. He's just good old Ben.
No.
That happened in this second
spoiler.
It was a week ago, you jackass.
I don't get my books every week, unfortunately, because I don't have an LCS like you bastards.
Yeah. It was it was also
Order.
the cover A, which I really liked for that Fantastic Four issue, Vogs. I don't know if you saw it, where it's Doom standing over
Oh yeah,
Ben, and
it's
and all the rocks are
rocks.
shattered all around him. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
it
one's
just
cool.
and like that one you got, they've changed the logo to Fantastic 3 with a big line through the word 4.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm hoping that this gets better, but I
Isn't
also
that
just love.
Dormammu's kid?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, Doyle is his name. Doyle Dormammu.
Yeah, I remember you saying that the first one was okay.
I was not excited about it, no, but I'm hopeful it gets better. And I love Strange Academy. I've got all the issues up to now, so I kind of feel like I want to keep going and get these. So I'm being loyal, I guess you could say. Here's that Nakayama.
The Nakayama's really good.
Nice. I
And
don't remember which Wonder Woman I got this week.
and I went with the Dan Mora cover
Yeah,
for Hush.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited to read this.
I read it already. It's solid.
It's only half the book, though.
What do you mean?
He's complaining because there's a preview at the back of the book.
Oh, because it's like Absolute Great Green Lantern is the preview at the back, you mean?
And Martian Manhunter.
There's like 2 previews or something at the back.
All right. What does the book cost? That's the bigger question. It's only $5.99. It's not like
for
it's
half
like
a book.
A $9.99 book.
They didn't short you Batman pages, Tony. They just added more pages to put the previews in.
There you go. And after the Black Panther show I did with No Good the other night, I thought I would look to see if they have any good Black Panther issues, and they have this fun Luke Cage, retro 70s kind of style cover.
There you go.
That was kind of fun.
So why is Luke Cage carrying Black Panther?
He's not carrying him. They're standing back to back because they're fighting ninjas or whatever.
I'm sorry. Black Panther's. Okay, I can see. I thought it was hooked over his shoulder.
He's not carrying.
He was a backpack. He had Black Panther's a backpack.
Yep. Indeed.
He's carrying him around like a little kid in a backpack.
Here, let me carry you, Mike.
And then lastly, I got this one with the Michael Turner cover.
There you go.
Nice.
I thought he was dead.
This book was from the early 2000s, my guy.
Oh, okay.
2007.
Oh, what are we doing?
JP, what happened? Oh, you have a stroke?
No, yes, I'm going to have a stroke listening to you.
You're causing a stroke, Tony.
You should be
You're giving me a stroke, Tony.
We can end this and jump over to Jigs if you like.
No, we have about we have some time.
Do we?
We have 9 more minutes.
9 more minutes. All right. And I've got to stay on the big screen for that?
Yes, you do.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
You guys are killing me.
I didn't log
you're
in
killing
as Tony,
me.
so I don't have control over it.
Tony, did your guy Cliff stop by today?
Did my who?
Okay, Jigs is not starting till 10:10, so we have.
Oh, so we have more time together.
I don't know if you saw.
God damn it! I'm stuck with Tony for more time. Damn it!
Vogs, I was gonna say I don't know if you saw Cliff's post on Instagram, but he did lose a friend recently, so I think he might be taking a little break.
Yeah,
I messaged him on Instagram a few times, so he's definitely still around. But
I saw. I was heartbroken.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vaught, did you say about my friend? Did you say my friend Cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy. I love him.
I love you too, Tony.
No, I didn't say you. I love Cliff.
Oh,
I love you too.
How's have you talked to my guy? I haven't talked to him in ages. Perry.
He was in the chat.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
I was
stuck it for a
teasing
minute.
him because
I can't say your guy, Perry.
Will, did you see that picture? Did you see that picture? Oh, I got private chats here. Okay.
Your illegitimate son, Perry. I meant to say.
The private chats were Will saying, "Hey, put me to the stream."
Look at that picture for what? Will, look at that picture.
Why does Perry have a shaved head?
What was that? They all do. I'm the only one that didn't.
Who's that? Oh, is that Tom?
Yeah. Notice who's not in that picture?
Bueller.
You.
Yeah, exactly. Hold the camera.
Is Tom a cool dude?
I've always gotten along well with him.
He actually made me hold his camera.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you guy, I don't know, hold this.
You
take a
random
picture.
guy, hold the camera
Yeah.
so I get a picture.
Where is Tom? I know. Doesn't Agu work for Tom?
He does, yeah. I used to, but Agu still does.
Oh, you know what? You don't do it for anymore?
Oh no, it's been about 8 months or so, maybe.
Do you
No,
guys
yeah, about
still
that.
talk though?
Oh yeah, for sure. Usually he messages me when he's got an X-Men book on the list and he can't figure out why. He's like, why would this book be blowing up right now? And I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's this or that.
I need to see how my bracket's doing because 2 teams just won.
Who?
College basketball.
So just because basketball won, you have to hop off the freaking channel?
He's
Oh,
just
I'm
checking
looking.
something, Tony. Relax.
Yeah,
He's still there.
yeah, I'm still here, Tony.
Sort of.
Do I need to hold your hand?
He definitely needs somebody to hold his hand.
Definitely.
If I want you to hold something, it's not gonna be my hand. Okay.
Oh God damn it! Gross.
And with that, I think my time is up.
How are you going?
Smart move, JP. Run for the hills, my friend.
Run for the hills.
All right.
Since everyone was showing Dracula books, I got this from the bookshelf. So this is a direct adaptation of the novel by French artist Georges Bess.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Beautiful black and white art.
Oh yeah.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get that?
This is the Portuguese edition of the novels. It's originally in French, but this is the Portuguese edition. I also have one that adapts Frankenstein, and I was hoping to get the one adapting the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That'd be sick.
But where did you find that? You get that?
This is, I can buy it in any bookstore in Portugal.
Ah, there you go.
You can. There's an English language edition of this one. I know that there is. I can't remember who published it.
That is cool.
Oh, this page is.
Oh yeah, look at that! Wow.
This is like how many pages? 200.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Tony.
I'm
Call
going.
it an evening. Boys, have fun hopping over on jigs.
All right. So who's going to jigs?
You.
In 10 minutes, we got like 10 minutes till jig starts.
Later.
See you, JP.
Bye, JP.
All right. I love you guys. Oh,
Wait, we're not ending. No.
Ian and Becca, how you doing?
Hey, I am president. Awesome.
All right. Love you guys.
No.
No?
We have
Yes.
got 3 minutes till it's
No. We'll jump over to Jigs and get him to start early.
Okay.
Yeah, tell Jigs to get her started early.
There it is.
I'm not going to do that. I don't want to piss him off. Like
Why, you afraid?
He's going to be a grouch no matter what. Come on.
True. Okay, Tony, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to hop off early. I'm going to say, Jigs, let's go.
There it is.
Good. Thank you.
That's the kind of guy I am.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Love you besides that shirt.
See ya.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't go. Do you guys watch the song at the end of my show?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. You're going to watch the song. It's all about me.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's
Are
do
you
it.
going to watch the show after? Are you going to watch the song?
Yes. Guaranteed.
Polo, you're going to. It's like 3 minutes long. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, pop music.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yep,
Here you
let's
go.
do
Everybody in the chat, watch the song. See ya.
You know, all my girlfriends say he'll break my heart, but they don't understand. No, they don't. Not really. All my friends tell me he'll hurt me. They tell me I'm gonna cry, but they don't know, they can't see. Tony is a wonderful guy.
it,